active interest in this project or program so that Ghanaians can continue to own the commanding heights of the economy. We are working to expand access to electricity.
We humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the President of the Republic. Endow members of Parliament and ministers of state with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and our good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. Amen. O God, grant us a vision of our country, fair as it might be, a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace, where government shall rest on the will of the people, and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire our people that they may give time, thoughts, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of Ghana and Africa. Amen.
Bobo is my name, to whom it may concern. I am black but not proud, a foreigner in my own land. I am endowed with gold but always go for loan. I am very religious, pray without ceasing, but can't make a Caesar. I am forbidden to use even the herbs given by nature. I import rice, fish, stone, water, dross. That's my nature. My leaders are puppets. I am a guinea pig. Where is my future? The only creature that hates his culture. The only one with melanin that bleach with passion. I can only wear my clothes on Fridays, eat my own food when broke, back, boobs, fake, hair, skin, fake, nails, eyelashes, fake. Even lawyers, judges are proud wearing those wigs. I can't speak my own language at school, even grow my own hair. Our strong African leaders are killed, the puppet mouth shut. Into the bay! Oh, Africa! The bay! Foreigners are protected, indigenous are always apprehended. Discrimination against black is what we are capable. Get serious. Dreadlocks have no correlation with intelligence. Compare Okonfo Anachi to pastors, coming Nkrumah to others. Wake up, for we can't be like others. Wake up from mental slavery. Wake up, the world is just a book. Those who do not travel read only a page. Get serious. Aita Bobo, the African poet.
So, say, baby, we see mo bibiara kwa bende we bring from the Kastle 90.3 FM. And then so I am na dumara kwa na humobor ema yase na ehie bio ebezi inkomo afa omai konkro Ghana ho memma no do dwumezi ena ewiabiri yeshia ewodi business kwamna ensuma maminda the production team ase headed by Mr. Bernard Ogo Osman FKK na fi Blackus we train out on Facebook then also on YouTube Kastle 90.3 FM and ewiabiri yerike say you streaming live on Facebook damaso ena fi YouTube and the various social media handles ni nyina so no we are streaming live there but Kastle 90.3 FM wonsa bakayan www.kastlefmonline.com I want so you streaming live join us na for comments views ni nyina for bra the various platforms are you test another messages in nyina so no or active text message another WhatsApp message for 0244 743 0244 743 143 na ewiabiri sembebre na orokoda ebezi ho enkomo and na yerike say eko oye Ablekman North constituency initially the NPP during their press conference boycotting oye the Ablekman North elections no the runoff no but then the new information are all better there according to the candidate original elho oyaza election worokopa na inida wabra wire press conference ni nyina na woni agent the former Ablekman North constituency chairman oho ojinemu NPP a name Ablekman North another ojinemu NPP a name wo EC one officer were print or the papers the ballot papers no and to wire press conference nyina no na one rep or your former chairman of Ablekman North or can NDC rep who Emma or your EC one office Emma some of the ballot papers in the crampon were say no and I want to print it so and $367 million why hit the account of Bank of Ghana from the IMF and see a copy oil Bank of Ghana and the Ghana yani IMF extended credit facility now the $4,367 million and why hit the account of Bank of Ghana into Sikanwaba now and the finance minister so and Ozzy Ato in Pefibu one there no room for excessive salaries in state-owned enterprises. No room for excessive salaries in state-owned enterprises. But menyoboko oye etimokwa mensinumo about 2 days ago or any that mebo wafunu ho de yezi inkomo bi wa ha ebiribi abasino ko on oye inyana sabi onja nada some of the private schools what for oye one students and I remember we put me etimokwa nye day school bus be when your accident Emma former ni be a paper black was for to Facebook mam and to black Facebook na pictures no ya na black and white feature you understand per the Facebook one rules and regulations no embre identity ni entum na yen phone to original pictures no dem na moja no oti no enti I and black and white enti ebe na ebu ho afecha yen ai the man also do ye anoye dem a Facebook for or block yen emofoma in the yerike say ibinime paper yeboko na yanyi yananam senior ho na Kwame Esal ekezi inkomo on this particular issue Now you are trying to reach out to road safety authority, national road safety authority the region mu. In fact, in common zikana na yerizinu and odzikana yedino yanwoni dzin komo wo kache ne anamontubo wa wobotu. Now it will shock you there. The last time in common na yerizinu wa bra manu gudra in common no peyendi wienu adechia ena kan ibi eko oya interbetin hospital school bi wa apemu wana waka peke students na wodru interbetin hospital wono car ne tie or pie emma student no gu car no ma driver no change car tie e car no school ni ya wo easy no ha dey me wo easy school si easy bebre ha ba me phone tuga but I will make sure that Oyaza National Road Safety Authority why you follow up on that schools. And after the story they called me and me more on the school be one easy and I believe that National Road Safety Authority wait to one amount. Messi the men common yezi on school bus on ye Emma you good on yezi common adichia and the bus ni bi driver no onye mo for many team work come tie na pay. So imagine that so the main road, the busy road in a work in a car no this speeder in Cabana Sembisi. But now more man now auto transfer in there. Driver no when send him from a name fimo. And mo from a no good car no mo. And no rechange the car ne tie. And they were school is in Wahade, Bibia Waha. Yes, Mama, the National Road Safety Authority, National Road Safety Authority, won't turn them on. One ko check a cano, one ko check a cano. Now, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs was the Inkratibi Abotuga on a purported LGBTQI vote every the Ghana when you want who the free the Minister for Foreign Affairs Honorable Samuel Kujeto Ablakwa Ozi intromuza bede damensam no onye no kwar but you try the yebenya Honorable John in team fojo na yenye no so zinkomo on this issue wa me yenya nti de 2 o'clock ye guda yerkesia or a meeting wo the member of parliament na sabi wenya ne nyame frɛ no but you better try you good a program you better try the yensa bekana you bezi inkomo ewo the me ensemi hu but my the response of the Minister for Foreign Affairs Honorable Samuel Kujeto Ablakwa so you try to link up with our brother from Oye Etimokwa on the accident. Yes, into the Facebook na Braboshe on the accident. Imofama kakrama wana cheche fuka ho. In fact, ninyi nyan papa. In company here today, 6 of them and I was in Oye critical pa. 6 of them into Enyoba ko school. A 3-day school no one of their means of transport another day our batan wasum bodwunu school is here provide the bus odebofa yabafa emofama na mo wodi nyina was aka school fees no another day batan you are too busy inti entum na for ba no phone ko school every now and then into school they provide the bus but na sana school no death trap na wodi amo inti batan will fear the crab time there school bus now for woman no when your accident I want me pere edun wo de sedama semimu de you too busy anapa na ekwadwuma papa ekwadwuma mami ekwadwuma nta wo manyimi de school na enyoba na akoto no wo school bus a offer mofra no nti ezo wa mofra ne dire ma school bus de offer wo banu ko school but the wedwuma ma na wa fraud there Obana as in my school bus in a day, one for no school more. abofra no wenya accident another school bus no wenya accident by no means of oya urban fault but e bia school bus no ni nature mpoye ebi ni na mugwa ha dey na emofoma no wotum wo bo no pida mididi na ma oya National Road Safety Authority school no Cape Coast ya Cape Coast Metro here Cape Coast South here ai mijina pa monyo twe school no wa jidi ni pa mididi na ma oya Road Safety Authority emofoma no wotum wo ye ma na wa park won na wotentena na no do no oguda wonam na waregi won na hwe car na ne pa car na bia na nyimidi ene bia no tuni da obiri nka ncho da car yi amayomwe
chemba ona tata
amoyamwe dobona mode kuchemba ona tata amoyamwe
gugiswa bagadikuna gugiswa bagadikuna.
But mayenda oye game park kuchop as game park kuchop see yankancho the ending in the month of June no over 6 million cities and oyaza one award one what the game no wini ewo ho in 1 week alone 1.5 million Ghana cedis odi on it and your winnings goes jump from 26 to 30 times. Just pick one na one sutra da star 946 hash star 946 hash na for fresh or a game park kuchop numu na one sudi bebre sika bebre fogu ukotokum but we are Anointed Engineering Services Limited main control there nyame yaduma Sunday oyaza the Minister for Energy wa mayata say that inkanzia no bobu nenyi enti Sunday ebia Saturday ahomache against Sunday and inkanzia no oko off because of edwuma obeye onye dum so wodum oye ENI one machines ni be for oye gas supply and afi maintenance enti oyaza in no Sunday I don't know say Cape Coast ibiba Kenya and don't care about it get prepared but Anointed Engineering Services Limited main control there these are one of the issues in there and they waba amo the in no ko offer production need not to stop Inti were specialized in sales, repairs, rentals, and installation of generators. Well, from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA, backed by 5-year warranty. Well, over 20 branches across the country. On Inti and the Cape Coast well, country opposite the main lorry station. For 0248 455697 and 0243 480334. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator expert. But yanko mano dona yanyi Brahma Tintin Grammar. Nina wuhi na bodumi atakura ameni ampon. Rabbi
Kwame.
Akwaba.
Eja.
Na bibi abokozi. Nyame adum ye hu ye pa me jidi de ade sada gen o shawo
obiya o ye kware
ya da mi asi boy ni ncheme akwenhia esi ema school mofo maybe binum mpon information yet them ibinum one dey critical power one condition na no ye din obada
Pocho personal baby.
Messi boy ni nchim oye emoframa no accident no obanadan sisa no situation it then.
Yo. Come yenda sona yentia Kastle echefu na area bree. Na esemi na zo yetietia enda ina nfa. Na school sa wo echefu etimukwa eba mesin no mu a. Messi no ko portrait pass me no odos pa na school kura
Awoma wafa no Royal Academy. School no baya kakra wanya mfe baya eduonu kra na nachi. Na na yi na fa. Na esena otwe emofa na zo no ba no. Ende eba tuvu prasa nko watwa Messi no kupon wa hye ne zodoso. Nti ekokura wafa wono mo anyina sei. Eho na ka no fi a oreba na odu ekwa no fi ni kakra na tada okeka ba aye tuvu prasa kro no mu anesa. Edu aye anyina sei a ebebesi kwantempo na onoko aye dunkwa. Nti sidan sana adana wanyi de akyere aye tuvu prasa. Keke kama wadu tuvu prasa secondary school. Main entrance one na obi nyimiza osi na esena okofa emofra no fi dam enkron kakama no mozo be school no obada na eto and concept nyamya nyimina na yenya kakra esena bofo man Saturday or the committee eba bonu so na yaza insuwo ma oroto and it's na bi enzama esada anya kama na momo no mambo dumekuno bo wono ho mazon ni tune ne fa owo tuvu praso no bo wo mazon do wono montama amukọ hwai ma woyi emofani na free mo wazo ba abonten ama na otin da emofani mo mazon ko asem ebinmu prai ehwe wonen fi na ewunda ebinmu wa class 3 class 4 class 5 up to JHS ebinmu prai na wonu pra no na yenya na kakra na so entempado na no mpenu funu bonu wonu ho mbazna wazo ba bepiem wo tuvu praso polyclinica wotumi dina wonu de ye wonu dunti fitina na ansa besi ende ya menyo kasa ya breeze boni bia nsimum yanti atenka boni bia so fi wonu mu a worka de emofra no bia no ya ende awia bre yerizu ho nkomoi esene so to woneze no correction ni obi akwanu mo yeda oto afon obi akwanu mo abien nti asena wo freedom koreba wona wo fitu pasoro kwanyina se mampoma na aguna na azuni na no bambo dwekuna na wotumi bua ya machede wotumi di akonaba dama beni na no na esuroto banyame na doma yaza wotumi botwe ehye di fi kwanu mo a anenso kwana dema wayeden wozi akonaba nti aba eye tufu atimo kwa wona ekroporo tufu class media na enayi nansa asema osi wa hanom ni nemu no ni na nko wie de nyame na yede na asida abofra bia anhwere no nkwa ewada mabre no no fiti na nansa so abesi ene ya meyero kase yaza boni BSc onye za wasi wa hanom
na so atakwa yerita sie ya ehia no wanyi ehia fofu biara mbo anade bibiara nkosi ndara no rokwa ne kwando rokọ no ehia ne dane
the man not to break me so be can da ni shene bi dia kwese dia dabi na man obi nyimi zo si o obi nyimi zo si nti yen ne nti na yekọ ekodu ho no no na tede wa bia kwa no mutu ka bia mbe no ebie bia ni ho ona woni mutu price ye no edu eye tu price tra bridge no betra ekọ forward da man nti efi da man na fo bepo na kakra bia na tede at the secondary school mo na what mo no ye kwanhwio me bekan de kavu bia ni na bibia so won ti tede ejina efa na yen ai Kastle FM wa botuma hu ba yet today kotokwa market wo
okay
aha nti ai na hye no wodo wono mo a emikaze ebinum kobi a de bia ye kan wasem ebinum kobi na obi nyimara de semrika na audio the driver na yiwokumo so ya mechanical fault obi said then akofa damo aturenche mezi eden ozo bye ya minadom mo fa no mo mezi binum pra yanka na we impreza na yeboa ebinum pride na mo nyame na adom ara yaza obi ya tumehwere no kwa ye bompa ide enwana wo kofie na enwana wo nso dan wo aya sabye ni na nyame bobo wono wo ba na eja we yi wona wa kofie
atakra ehwe ana wokohu kanu ehwe kanu nitibia owoma na was it fit for purpose the obafa school for mofra
kwami damasemi no ayena le kana no wono ne kana koye kana kakra asane bi wo no mo a wo fa mo fa no wo do no ko school a no kwari sam nyame na yimni se nye azene ma ya dia nko de aban tu bi hye emrabi anade odi ensusudi bi di si wo de se da me sene no be si kwana do lese mo fra no ko school na wazo ba fa wan dia o de wo tumi na wo sese ehye ne kakra se no ko hwe asore de mere nkan de ebia omonyo de onyu kwada office school mo fra na mo no se yare hwe yezo to schools bia owo yene mensini mu asona wazo fa mo fra kwada mo school no mu na yedo to school bi so asona o twemo fra no kwana na aka ma aka ya today chimato kakra wo ho ehunde kan bi o ma nansi na wezi no wa kwa anyim kakra ena emofra no so ebi o ma bo hunde little ebi o ma ye 207 ebi o ma ye Sprinter ebi o ma ye Hyundai Grace bi na wala kwa no wala fa Hyundai Grace oba ye ne Sprinter pa bo so me sa wa hye mofra wo ma wazo wan na mo kwano do aya na se yo fu na techira na bi so de na school na ne na wo pada mo fa wo fo kan na da watina ma na de wo gire mo fa no so wona akwa bezu ho of de panyin kwa so rekwa na akofo ehye na ebi ma wo hwe the state of the vehicle na za na wa ngasa bafo aiden afo na so aka today oh we ya zo mo fa ye do ko school nzi aya na wo bu wona yiwe gu nzema bido da ma se ne zebi wo mensini mu pa every day ya kan wa se ma da se obeyeye da se mpefu botu ma tina so to media school biara owo se na ode twemo fra ko school no ai da wo hwe de e se na botu mo fra na zi wona akono ojira ne nado anade o se fata da otu mo twemo fra zi wona roko ena nu na chi nimpo no adoba fa wo fa mo fra na zi wona ko school no ode wo hunde wo wona fa entete popom wonyim damo akona bezino ho ensama ansana obi nkenda obi te ehye mu na so ozemo fraud woro ko school na do ozwor ba enyipa no onyim enyimize wa asan kadwuma no mu yeda me na yereka na mu no yereka ne de ansana ofan fam panyefo na emofra asabe woro teto na da chiwe besi omano empanyefo wananai na se biara de biara wofo no nsi na yim na wo fa mofra na do one year because the ehwe bia ehwe ne enya akwanhia na kwame ni dibinzi na obi su obi ntumi ngiti anade obi ntumi kande bia sebe oyanyimara nhwemene de police fo no guda worye but ye ntumi yesusu bia de free car na de free driver no but my yere kwesai de I don't pay for me now. Wash it. No moment, what does to economy ye? If you didn't answer, some more, Kwame, on said da Yanika. On said da Yanika crade. Or bat an etifi. Now, what about flower day? So, but a fetch a banana, potato to Oroco school by a non siam, Pemorico school now. I can say the Messia, Bojo Bukanumu, and I'm from Miss my word, Tiamino. And nano years. Now, so shranking a midday. Bibian to mention, ye guda yeri zo nkomo ani ti bangba dwumaku no pefo wo ogwana ne ntabakama de madu wona suguke ai Kastle FM do no ye botu tie dia srede wona nkwa bata wo twufati mu kwa na twufunyimai lowo de nkyere ni na no won hwe de bangba dwumaku no wo botu ma aboa tene timamfo no so ni titru ne awona wa bia school nkakama na mamwo ko school no bi no afena wodi won sikwando wodon fa emofra no obohwe na bibia atotode se na obaya mo wati enanyi nansen ebi ensa na yeden enkonkosi biem brother
adeka yadase but ehwe kan na we registered in 2011 but mefa oye ni registration number to go GC 6365 oye Sprinter bus 2011 to enti ehwe kan na ni shape mpa menje ndi de ni shape kan no ni shape yi
ana me kan kwame asana dia wo fam fa wazo no ko school ne de no kware semini awufu na nkasa na bia mentumi wo se school na ayi wona akono dodo a matede abofa na nko school na yes aban zaba there a mo friend de F cube odo bia to mo all we da mo school bi enti se wo ba no school na o ko mo wono mo no se ehwe na se ebia mo wo mazina da na ye bo susu no so mo wo mazina school foforo de bi wo wana kwankwo school ya zereba chufu praso da omokwe ebi nso wo da mo nkoriara akare simreba obenya da ma kwansi ani nti se ebia mo wo funu no mabo mo anu de ene kom ha no mozina na yempa ebe mfomdo nso no obebo mo afam de ubamma onya otu school no enya ehene papa obotu mo de afam ma kwame se ya kare da ma bi o mo bi reti obaka na mo peda mo bo obi na no ezbanezegu nanso se okre bi shiri sisiara yenyi bi je obotu me de akofa da ma bo fa yezina heden yezina bebiem and in about 2011 to the my 024 name the man not she sprinter other one win now I went there next night then akwanyi e kono for this shamo friend wo enam for the institute 20 back na ka bi wo mhye na wi abrepa mesma mo friend wo sweat wo ma na minti mo there the punishment na ye de ma mo friend no so ye de no and in the there is fine there mo wesi the wesi le mo no bambo djuma kunu botuma boa ankwankro a wabie school no there mo wesi onya den ankon kesibiem ana ne za ye na ye susu ye de to mpemfo no wona anyim kwame
ba ma tintingram ba yanda se wi abri
kwame no me fo yesu me fanti ado na wotu na wi yesu ya so na nta sampa wo tufati mo kwame
okay
wonde efide ye atwam no na ye afofida ani nti da ma afofida no school bi a owo ha no mo ne de anyiro ye pa top to for ya pam plantation one school owo ateye pa na da ma bre no oya afofida ne nti mo fra na obi anko school ani na abofra ko obi nyimara okan ma me wo fie de ni teacher na womra sana asem no po hwema onye no kwar da teacher no to encourage the free abofra da way de womra ta abofra no ko kozi agora onye ni yonkofo a wo no kozi agora wo wie no na wo beja no kono wo kwan ho nti obofo ka ba yet de ta Kastle FM obotuma fo ka ba do ba yet de Pedi Junction anade Sodo ansana wadu nifie awono mo na abofra no wo beja no kwan jira kwan ho no asaso osana chi aso ni pool bi o no mo okogwara ba okoto ma nayen akwaya yire ho sam kasepa ma eya sam kakaba enadue na chedo okoba na dam na akwaye a police fo wona sam na azinti wozuma akona ba na nyame na dom abrewo yipma okwema wotumi waze body no wode ma abusia no ama Roma na soro wa ha no manopo yi na yakwa ya wa ye funsie suma ma abofra na wa akwa akopa no kwabio enti ye fada ma kwani do na ye za to a wofunu na wona nyim de aya wona yinkwa umofra no wono ho so wakada woro ko baby ana de se bibili na wanti ase a won ba na mono free school awofu biara odene bo na ko school no hwe de na so baka school mpefu no wona normal na se bibili na sa mofra no baka ofie na wanti ase a watu mu afra na waeden wa yemu hwehwema ansa na watu ma jamofo no kwana mu waeden wakọ we si ya yiro sam kura na watu na wiyi na no efidei otu mi si kwame na wasi pa na ma da wasi fonsasi
atakura amenya mpojinya bare ma tintin grama anaka yara si
yes that's pa bro
okay Ebusia yenia nana anada atakura menia ponjinia bare ma tintingram na ehia bare ma osina lawyer tintingram a onu na ozi inchemu nyina ozi amayen ewo oye chufu za osi ewo ho enya na odi for mofra no ende we nya kwenhia ma sabi bebre na epepra bra Facebook besi dembra picture no nanyi yenya ni ntino mfonyini ya de nanyi kakra ya na black and white into bra Facebook na bra bohwe based on oye community Facebook fo woni nsensementi ntum na ye phone to go dam nti ya de yenyi kakra bra oya reho sampa nti me enwo ne black bia no ye eboja Betway Scratch and Win promo. Betway Scratch and Win is back with a bang. A whooping 9 million Ghana cedis prize ranging from cash, free spins, free flight, and more are up for grab from 1st to 31st July 2025. And the Makradi Ebesiran Ezomoze Ashim simply log into betway.com. Na wasu for home bet on sport, casino, and you will get your daily scratch card. From then on, just scratch, match, and win, with every day being another chance to strike it lucky. Ninginano exclusive to Betway. Betway, get way more. High sense the main country the 2025 high sense general campaign Gudara Orokodo on inti and if when you fetch him our high sense one showroom across the 16 regions. On into refrigerator, purchase, freezer, washing machine, sound system, smartphone, nina be in a pair. High sense or do and I will be a ebudo home with 5-year manufacturer warranty, manufacturer defect warranty. Was more Mankasim or Ben Blue Hills restaurant or Antiqua, Damaso and on your Pacific Fleet Station when you need the in for a high sense. 030255 030255 0000. High sense everyday prices for everyday people. Every suffer from oil malaria mbwaba noro how pa. I test after the ampa malaria na orititiwa. Mi wo oye asamdobi dimo. FDA aji edri ze atum de ampa edri oye pa. Oye lonat. Oniti ansa na ebono test hwe de malaria ansana anum oye lonat damaso na wo chim de ebono ma didie pa na ma edunu wetum na wa absorb yareba no efri wunyi peduenum another body na etum absorb oye edru no. All leading pharmaceutical shops across the 16 regions ebenya lonat ni bi ato. Lonat scatter malaria. Na 31st Herbal Clinic Dr. Simen Kancho or the one who crum and the pain me wo there or the papa pain bi din sima chede wor koye ehwehwemu wa Juma wodi another yareba wo hwe ewo enyino ibi ya glaucoma, cataract of the eye, blurred vision, eye pressure ni nyina no eba 31st Herbal Clinic obotum na wa show Waben Kastle FM damaso na afi waben oye Cocoa Depot ewo Johnson Street here nti every 6 year meriba epa Kastle FM kakra bi edu Cocoa Depot na won ba na boho damaso na free oye Jubilee School eneriba baby what on second hand goods in Pobona adeno after second hand goods na the next building eho na 31st Herbal Clinic wa ekwa doctor obosho Messi and they are doctor were around me eriabri ampo anano pay mampo minyine edin komo man Kasim or school Kasim just opposite Ifu Junction behind the mosque asin for Sukrom near Presby Church Damaso and Aguna Sodro bypass in Kubum for doctor it was 0559 999543 0559 999543 na enyi doctor inzi in Komo 31st Herbal Clinic. God is our healer. Enimoku ahubi kaona walobwa echiri maba na mezi wo nkomo mezi achro na yanko ablekuma North constituency yimde di NPP party no led by the national secretary another general secretary of the party Ora JFK Justin Frimpong Kodua press conferences ahoro maami a yerika say na nekuai okọ court kra kwaji injunction another okopre or the application call for an injunction court board that mean injunction degree ma NPP will see there the election on yaza oroko but I can tell you on authority that NPP nya ojinemizi mon wo or stand for the election oroko election no na neku free oroko election no na yenti and the paying komo twitwi bi a okrodo a o confirm the onoze oracle
Anyway, Otina MPP for mu nyina mo nsori ekwe free ye mu be hu me din ne me picture wo ballot paper no so Otina me de ewrade na de ko contest yi obi abe hu se ampa wo mu tu me ekwe free me wini ye obi say the party na aba power nti yende man by force na wi ase yantina osa me say Otina me ko contest wo be hu me din ne me picture e wo ballot paper so Obia sorry waka that number 1 me kopa me na make a job me say me for
na se o party akase monko
me ni abema me say me kopa me ko contest me ko contest njo mbe hu me din and me picture e wo ballot paper no so
to one o party nya adwen
e pa cho me say me ko wo mu nyina epipi fo nya bahwe edomo chami wesia ya obia ebisa se adenti na ekwafie ni se wako efisa ya de ya to aba ne ma no na na behwe me bebia mitina yi aden na unse to ma no adenti na wo se na womo asalai womo working tampo womo nyina obia osi ya baba to aba ma wo efisa okunafuo no na wo brasie ene na djuma ye na ne dine anunti ana ma ye nyina ye pega ye mu ko mato aba ma kwafi awia na obi ebewia no obi nim se wanya na nyankopon be kasa kina otina embo 6 o'clock na awochi ablekuma not kwasiku nyamite bintu obi atwi mami obi pega ne mu aha ye butu ekwafi ebe win election
enti ochina Ghana for mu sorry o rana ekwe free obi se na enti enyo party anu omonyima nda orokọ election no enti ma party baka no onfa no ho but me bi se de na ekwe free time at the NPP warrior press conference warrior kade is a warrior on your constitutional it's unconstitutional on farm claim and now won't declare one call election via the rerun is day the next free you were there you were you were at the press conference one of the press conferences where we want to we are the new petrol you were singing this song but then they abandoned I won't kind this if it's work, but there's swift turn around here. And now the hierarchy of the party, the national party in Yahweh, on what is going on, ewo ablekuma not ana. And since mami say NPP party, and one was say I ban where you away from mu. Mami should stand on the ticket of NPP. Mami, or stand on the ticket of NPP. And it's all called Neso Owina. Or better not the side of NPP. Ana or better not the side of NDC. Ana obey an independent member of parliament. Ewon breshe begufi. Ana partner ja to mude. Ekwe free onko. Ya better the yenya. Oh yeah, the director of elections Zima NDC. NPP, sorry. Director of election Zima NPP. Na ye bisano. The party no ena wama the order the mami uncle another party ni nim ho hwe enti abotwe de yebenya the director of elections Zima oye NPP amayoku no ewo ho yes
Dambula bonde kutemba la tata amoyamwe Dambula bonde kutemba la tata amoyamwe Dambula bonde kutemba la tata amoyamwe Dambula bonde kutemba la tata amoyamwe
It's a kopem ewo ablekuma not constituency. This is the decision by the candidate. But I mean, is it that the party no one Yahweh and a party Yahweh? Because Wabra Mami Ojina, we are the new petrol the party. One year press conference, no. And there is a letter. Easy throw the bread, the party. In Seshasi, LPP in Seshasi. Emma Way, a representative, the Uncle Electoral Commission, one can observe a destruction of a ballot paper just yesterday. Just yesterday. And to crocodile the John or Pedro anyway. Well, the national leadership of the party, Justin Frimpong Kodia, the secretary, he is not aware of what is going on. But then they say, about to go there, they are aware. Are they pulling out? And away, Mamenama, they say, the party where you need to from go as an independent candidate. And so, Kowina or Baba NPP. Anna. Now, Yanko, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, ni explanation Ozibay on Ghana or clarify UN abstention. The Wokoto Abebia. There was a report that our to about on LGBTQ plus issue. Na Ghana oba na want to abano 1-2 abani bi. Wo yi wo hu difrimo. But the explanation aba into explanation we are makan the relief another the communique was be about to abontin from the ministry. Makano nso mizacho. Into yente the minister nkoma ozitugwa on this particular issue.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has observed that there are misleading reports in sections of the media that Ghana has abstained from a vote on LGBTQ plus. The ministry wishes to state for the record that there was no vote on support for LGBTQI plus for which Ghana abstained. So let's get it clear. There was no vote on support for LGBTQI plus for which Ghana abstained. Our ambassador in Geneva has clarified, they have sent us the full report, and they have clarified that the vote was about an independent expert's mandate on violence against women, against people of various sexual orientations. That is what the vote was about. A general vote about protecting human rights, particularly of women, violence against women and persons of various sexual orientation. And Ghana decided to abstain, consistent with our human rights credentials. Why will you want to endorse violence against women in particular? We frown against that. There's no way we will violate the human rights. And we have made it very clear that President Mahama, this government, and indeed the Ghanaian society, the larger Ghanaian society, is vehemently opposed to LGBTQI. So there is no way our envoys in Geneva will vote to support LGBTQI. The vote was about the independent experts' mandate in terms of violence against women and violence against people of various sexual orientation. And we do know that as a country, in as much as we are opposed to LGBTQI, we are against any forms of violence against them. We respect everybody's human rights. So even in the private members' bill that we all supported in Parliament, in the last Parliament, the 8th Parliament, it was clear that we show empathy to anybody we identify in Ghana to be practicing LGBTQI. In that private members bill, nobody had the right to assault or attack or harm or maim or kill anybody identified in Ghana to be practicing LGBTQI. That will have meant that proposed legislation is inconsistent with our constitution, because our constitution, as you do know, so misleading reports of that nature should be discarded, and I would urge the media to independently obtain what the vote was about at yesterday's Human Rights Council meeting. There was no vote on support for LGBTQI, no vote. The ministry is issuing a statement, and we shall be quoting copiously, very clear terms, the exact question as was put at the meeting, so that you can also independently verify. And it is clear that there was no vote on support for LGBTQI, whether you are for LGBTQI or you are against. If that was the vote, you can be assured that Ghana will have voted clearly against, because that is our position. We do not support that practice, and President Mahama has made it very clear that it will not be on his watch that he will support, or his government will endorse, LGBTQI. He's made that very clear, and all of us, our religious leaders, our community leaders, our chiefs, everybody is clear about where Ghana stands on the matter of LGBTQI. So we thought that we use this opportunity, particularly as you are going to be representing us at UNESCO. So I have no doubt that President Mahama has made an excellent choice, and that you are going to champion African values, Ghanaian values, and really what should be God's given definition of who a man is, who a woman is, what is marriage, what are family values.
So Onya Yeti Ninki, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ura Sami Ablakwa, Ura Ablakwa, and Samuel Kujito Ablakwa on the clarification Ozrima Ewo. But my main can the communicate another the letter Ozbe about two abontin Blackus letter and Yensha as I will be Yensha letter Nasi Yankani. How will we? Hey, Blackus. So Ghana votes on the renewal of the mandate of the independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity at the 59th session of the Human Rights Council. So, Accra, 9th July 2025. So, this communique was issued just yesterday. Intibra Facebook, na yenyina yankan. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has closely monitored media commentary on Ghana's vote at the 59th session of the Human Rights Council on the resolution for the renewal of the mandate of the independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. The ministry wishes to clarify as follows. There was no vote on the support of LGBTQI plus what, for which Ghana abstained, as has been wrongly reported by a section of the Ghanaian media. On Monday, 7th July 2025, Ghana obtained from the Human Rights Council vote on the renewal of the mandate of the independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. The question before the council was whether persons who identify as LGBTQI should be protected against violence and discrimination or not. It was not about support for LGBTQI rights. Also, the question before the council was whether persons who identify as LGBTQI should be protected against violence and discrimination or not. But this is just a question. Ghana could have voted yes or no. So why did Ghana abstain from voting? Okay. Mamin Kwadre, I say it was not about support for LGBTQI plus rights. Ghana abstained in the vote to be consistent with Chapter 5, Article 17 of the 1992 Constitution, which specifically prohibits discrimination on the grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic group or region, religious, creed or belief, or social and economic status. The resolution requests the independent experts to continue to report annually on the implementation of the mandate to the Human Rights Council and the General Assembly in accordance with their respective program of work. In a statement delivered by the permanent representative of Ghana during the session, he unequivocally clarifies Ghana's position on the subject by stating inter alia that our understanding of the traditional definition of gender is the male sex or female sex, especially when considered with reference to social and cultural differences. Similarly, sex in our view refers to either of the two main categories, male and female, into which humans and most other living things are divided and used for statistical purpose and policy monitoring. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is very mindful of Ghana's public general opposition and the government's strong stance against the subject of LGBTQI rights, and will not act in any manner to undermine this position. So this is a communique from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But the information you gather today, this bill, proper human rights and bill, a certain proponent and other members of parliament, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo time went to one sent to the bill. Watch him then seminu what the court na dey. But then the question you be saying there, we go sit down. You know that session we trim. And see order this same proponent of this bill was will draft the bill again. Another the government of Ghana will draft a bill on it. Now according to John Intim Fodwo, the member of parliament for Assin South constituency, the bill, why a bill no, in it has to be gazetted. Now there are certain arms in government they are preventing. I say about 4 months ago, because the bill now or the order that was drafting the bill into your banana, what now draft a bill again. But he believes that a certain arm, another in Sebiwa Benima, opposed to the gazetting of the bill. and onward forward to the presidency for assent. But you good I try one me yan today or meeting, but you good I in commodity kwe say ya gba homa no otoma yanyin bezi in komo on this same issue. But there is another information in so all about today. Owura Sam George. One question: why Ghana abstained from voting whether yes or no at the UN Human Rights Council? So let me read something small from Oye Sam George, the Ningo Pram NP, and also a lead proponent of the Proper Human Rights Bill. Also, the Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Sam George, has reacted to the controversy surrounding Ghana's decision to abstain from the Human Rights Council's vote to renew the mandate of the independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. In a Facebook post on Thursday, July 10th, 2025, he indicated he had read the full statement delivered by Ghana's representative at the meeting regarding the country's position on draft resolution L24, which he supports, but reiterated his firm stance on LGBTQ issues. Sam George questions Ghana's decision to abstain from the subsequent vote, stating that he cannot in good conscience understand the decision. My position on the matter of LGBTQI+ remains steadfast, and I have read the full statement Ghana made on the floor in relation to our position on draft resolution. I align fully with the letter and spirit of the text. I cannot, however, in good conscience, understand the decision to abstain in the subsequent vote. That vote is in conflict with Ghana's espoused position and my conscience. We must at all times make our positions clear and unambiguous, he said. So this is according to Oye de Ningo Pram MP. So Yabeka ya, when the NDC was in opposition, this LGBTQI+ issue bay, Sam George Jinem Zin. But I'm also wondering that after the NDC took over the helms of affairs, we are in the 7th month. Yenim Oya bill sibi awadia ko parliament wa pass under certificate of agency. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, this LGBT was sent to bill ni Tama Olubontua in 2024, seeking the mandate of Ghanaians to be president again. Omayeta said Oba, he will assent to the bill. Oba sign the bill. We are in the 7th month. You found that 6 months in office. You found them. Miss it, this bill on yaza war court nas na wa draft in fufu bill. The 8th session of parliament welcome, and in zeme biara waye bill biara went to one pass. President then went to one sent to whether no wakoto or nikoto. That session welcome, and to one bet nas no osna war draft a new bill. But the processor, this our family value bill will go through no in hwehwem na ade nyina bem. What one tenacity bill the world draft another bill. Just present this bill. Just gazette this bill. Onward forward to the president for assent. Because another what call parliament for oil debate, the debate in Teyumpono and Konyida Ocha, because the NDC then in opposition stood firmly on the issue of LGBTQI plus issue in Ghana. But I'm wondering why now there is a sort of silence on this issue on the part of NDC. On the part of NDC, there is a sort of silence on this issue. On the part of NDC, on the part of government. His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Kwejina so dema also on Jintu. But the all sent to the bill and our court into more sent to. Yeah, what to train us said Dama Sam George Kiki Nanado Ojitum Oide Yanimiden Kawaba Benumi. Within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, this bill will be assented to. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on several occasions, also on June 2, the Catholic Bishop Conference, alcohol worker, Afio Koduano, and all there, or your private membership bill, on no proposed there, in Cabanala, on for a bill in Fambra, Abanala on for a bill in Fambra, His Excellency John Dramani Mama, Miribisao. Say, Abanankasa Obotum the bill Aba, Adena in 6 months down the lane, the government cannot, and we are not seeing anything. I hire Kastle 90.3 FM. Remember no do in a easy in komo ewodu. Easy in komo ewodu. Ma memo akwenya na wonsu bremi bi. I shared my opinion on the issue. Wonsu be share wo opinion. But National Road Safety Authority one keka wono ho ai 0244 408-046 0244 408-354. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Usman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what to say?
Christ I do me who you pampocha was so up man.
Naminado. But I didn't the lab chat a hollow.
Oh, there. Okay. F1.
Not for power.
Masuma for pa.
Okay, very interesting. The Wakano, the former president, Nana Akufo-Addo, maybe pronouncement they say, you know, I don't know what court in want to answer. Just tell a court case into how can president and other government go to me one also why you say but I know of course
okay Akidala yenya da me intercede every bill biala the 8th parliament went to one personal another abano the government of the day president of the day went to one sent to know that bill will come automatically
never I be a friend the time no na when you more time into na 1 year but intentionally
enti say emami wie ya okay now automatically we chom on arrival wa pa ho enti the new government wa be the old bill biale ni obotum wade aba obotum wa sign the wasan will relay to parliament now we'll go through the process and to say one a year there we'll go through process and there is an injunction on it then we can speak to it and now we cannot talk about any injunction on that bill again
okay if that is the case then let them give them time because if you know more about
we should give them time I feel a waba. But there are certain bills here what they are called and the certificate of agency.
When we very favor. Now, the only there question first.
Yeah,
na economy no ekoko di ya na sale won't me be twice a day now omo aba omo peso omo mitigate na nyama etumi ye yi enti ya first thing first.
Oh, okay.
Enti don't say na wa be kiki na nimpelu wu na wo say yi uko he kosi enti ya ni run next year mo de kono
you run next year for SCM run next year one for ape ai. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ibada Kwamina Esuman.
Aquarium organizer. Aquarium I want to tie. Ayanka fun waba one tie is bit then.
And the plan for being that yes me and the ties in the honor actually be more I see I will my ties I see some ties on time mo.
Okay.
You my brother. I'm there. I'm a median like and say all I can want to us now one I
say.
Mother Kamna, my pocho in Koma Yodi CCA, about the Inna in Koma Yodi, without the no element to know, abandon the one who went to one Yahoshi, which is a full flower be the water pressure man. But that's my son.
Okay.
After my mechanism,
yo.
If you honor, I don't know what to call. But full flower be, go for the pressure man, I'm
obi an top pressure mo no obe what kind of oba sent to the bill ababe yodo
brother
president mahama kind of oba sent to the bill bia ya top pressure man
oba sent to the bill 719 it's a saying na do urges say na egwa na action ojo how many years ya ku wo radio do kwe bi sade MPP yidi popi tia ya brother mpocho Malo question and be baby sana me brother aquarium organizer we be some
okay
it's my own to be simple then men can there why they walk pressure what money so yeah the papa in some judge in home fight for parliament why there you were MPP no oje you give to me there on do ye again is okay brother to be frank the man some you need be some yeah I do ne boko so do me ngomoria me stop his excellency John Dramani Mahama also on Jim too. We put now water several times. Also the madam on Jim too. And this Amayo Kusu one Jim too. Okay, the top black on us some more Kenyan. Some of the Kenya, I have to see Uncle Spoonpa. You bring the bill more trainers. Better, to be frank and honest, at the view of Honoma, yes, so what's today? A million Osha. A couldn't be out of the bill on the water pass. It's one kind of one of the mayor doma, the middle of parliament of Kotezi. I hope by God's grace over past Emagana the Munko some years so.
Let us see Arabe you do. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Papa. Something about me a few Sabras in Kwama. What's one listen? Not the holochon. One listen at the holochon. In Yintum, if Baba didn't do one tap. Ako wamo paper sanye there the yintum ina mutum nka oho ana that be yitum ke oba time ya na ba ya bonu we ehun na wa ne be le oba wa ya bon the one man tower friend we for yimin na wa send them until oh mama dey no paint one sign but that's it
one fa bibi an kama Bahama on sign one fa kama nyam
one kala oho that's one kala oho
abaz na one kala oho no and some of my career tells ya on the walk to about on LGBT. Say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kamina.
Daoud, Abraham too.
Yo, I'm Kamina. LTB crown or Musisamo. I hear NDC no, yeah, you share a boy and say no answer, no mom. Economy, baby, and all Pimukan. And it is a pedo is stable,
oh, okay.
It's done for one come up Montana. Your mamma no, so on Sambido. Nalan or Cadda the Mazan gone up by abortion with Chimton time. No mom, and there, as to Tolebi, no man you are her hand. It's yes, the pay you to economy.
Wow.
I'm a gun upon your water, and you are you come thing. Nti esre you go do I.
Ayo.
You be ho adwuma madam.
Let us say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jesman.
Yes, sir.
Could you go feed me?
Could you mean too?
So, everything will be there. I'm doing on my opposition. Yes, sir. Case me the way ya chabo former president friends Kufuado. Said the boy some George Cropper and William Atiti. Said the Becca said the president Nanado Danko Kufuado said oye gay. Omudi Jojo no. As said the Naka now president. Nako na pressure no. And ka when po keni kwa say o tinta so kwa. Very weak and I say na kwa sai because ono jitu I say ompe. The ompe dia. Ka say can say o sai. Ka say na so e ko ba bia e country. They toss me e say eye otra abaya omukotui. So ya say yisi boss no. Mo onyana dey say ebia president mama obejan manatra ho obejan mo atra office ho omo je say election wie na say NDC wini o omo wini o obeyi na di e kwa say kasa ayi kwa nkode ba o de fa say baby me say ochinimu tire president am obeyi na di me da say
Maso me da say good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Mami, good afternoon.
Afternoon, boss.
Aha. What am I saying?
David, my friend from origin.
Uncle David, you too.
But as well was the bill now was the parliament.
What kind of Oba Gazette?
Into one gazette.
Dabi.
In my year Canaan after that. In Zambia, a quay offender. Nipa on kasi ansa na yuba kasi na mo tue dia before bi no wakaka enti school na nko bia wakasa swanta mamo ditu ya hwede angu nipa na nyu ha na say ya ka wona ode waka about gay issues MPP to one order odikabia when you know for the past 8 years if they have to do the right thing if they ever na akadama semia one more different person be on Kabi. You want to enter Nyano Kra. Abambu de Wobuni de me. Look, Galamse issue. Still a good idea when you because of one negligence. I'm going to far when you're for any now. That you are coming to put pressure on gay issue too. What they in the those Diana. President no appointment, deputies last only. So where is that pressure coming from? If they know how to put pressure, but when you have to put pressure, I've been telling one kata went to one solve this problem.
Okay.
You have to do the right thing.
All right. But that's Papa. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to see.
Jonathan, I'm afraid.
Okay, Jonathan. Atabazi. All right. Joy,
your best friend, but you are not but I'm my don't want that mia. Oh, that me. Oh, but you are not bomb. I
ain't a broken heart, Anna.
Oh, my daughter, my president Mahama.
Ah, okay.
I'm a man of broken heart. It's your best friend. And the Gina and people know what do not end this for 1 year. No, what they can't gay and a galamsey and one seminal. Since I'm for the winner majority na 100%. And to then what do call parliament now within minutes, passo. No way. Into your best friend, young Pekka said, be a one side bear in my hand. Your best rapper. Number 2, what's it? Cathedral wire then.
Cathedral wire then.
What's assembly and Mobian this car?
Me won report ni bi but report ni the way we but one year the public may huni.
Eja mpocho NTB and ChatTB.
Chide me read the report no.
Mpocho
read bi. Me NTB bi afa ho.
NTB bi a.
Da bi.
On the run about me na me ai.
Yo Marty. Jonathan Bedase, good afternoon.
Fantastic afternoon.
Isaac Khalifa.
Taxi. Whatever. Come now. Let's the truth be told. Because I'm very much sure, say, the campaign against LGBTQ, and this for the campaign where no can be play a major role. How only winning about let the front of us in here tomorrow. What I say, yes. Because now the previous government here, as a option. So we believe, say, the Muhammad Badia one time of a council, and I say, obey now. Our Ghana. And to know that kind of excuse to say, I don't buy that idea. Let me try to ourselves. Because he's having a majority and he can command that. Is that not it? And to say, excuse me, please, I'm just pleading on. Master, we should give him pressure to do that. And we shouldn't be doing this kind of excuse. But about one about something there. I hope and believe to end this very neat because Ocean and no papa and some of the good come and no yet. I hope and believe that one of my trouble and they'll vote for the MP for that NDC member. What I said to and a big deal. Yeah. Why?
So good afternoon. Yes, sir.
Connected and your pussy.
Camera into
yo. I'm coming that. I'm coming for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Orborn to one Okade or assigned to the bill.
Yes. No, can the campaign you want or
sure. I am a debata. Now I'm for two. Yesterday, bro, work the name man.
That bill on the name.
Joe, in Siam, there. This commodity never. My Samson Bow, your friend, putting all cadet, and no commodity there with the bill and park to president name president or I find
me question on that. Me question on it.
Sure, a question on that. But the keep this now another running go to the Anagan Bayan. I'm now. President John Dramani Mahama or your focus there. Don't sign because on to mention on the human war parliament one you are minority and majority. So if each parliament now not a private abazido and ambwa minority in point away then what say me Canada president no then on to mention on outside you if you see parliament one on your NDC from you MPP NDC if Biblia they should also force a Bernie radar would become a president as I see the a president secretary in Texas okay once I wait to one go meanwhile never know what you said man if you say a kind of man what kind of a don't have the president's name not a president no or you're willing them so in your better than you or the next bashasi my LGBTQ plus no one can go in with Ghana.
All right, Master with us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Madam Farmer.
Question, sir.
What the question is about Farmer? Then I named the woman a local room could be. And I know a press conference or a
party in a press conference in a one call.
But it's a campaign there. One more job about.
Call an oracle. Call the oracle.
I don't get the move of the game was banana. The magic say MPP postman. Say the mammy, why press conference? Why can't I get for that? Collect the permission at 10. So, play what collect no uncle. But I press conference. Why can't I get for them? And yada. What to a man one color, but then I mean, I said, I'm friend of going to man. Let me go feed you to food to Ghana. Then what I die in the party for food. Remember the party for food, it's today, I sat down. I've been playing about this special system. I've been telling the party for food. I'm going to say, oh, for still for you, you need Pabella, you missing. Why is you? I know why you're the other way around. I'm not going to say, what do you want? And the Subana or two women. Because I am in a percent of the cabin for a month. That's one put okay, what to win.
All right.
Remember, you're not in that. Why are you for Reno? I see, I want full support to be allowed. What I want you, man, I have a And no better, I believe you are ballot box word or baby as one mobiala. Then what you may be. I know better. Timemufuno, who is the America? And I put out for the Timemufuno. I know better one to above for more. I may see when you was a Otina, never the uncle tell me better. When the boy is not Baba, don't the man, Mamma, and go to your bedroom. It's a celebrity. I thought a very lecture there, so there's a full circle. I got a flow.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jesman.
Yes, boss.
Jesus Crawford.
Okay.
Ages may be Minchio. I.
Majodo.
I just want to put them this wasamo. Gay in semi occupy another Nima. No one sign.
And some of the court.
What a court. By one corner. In the Sam George or to pressure the mother manner. Man paying Mahamo Bay. You lady, what the parliament and son of was sign and Wikima. That be. Ball who bets or the parliament and son Wikima. If you cry the Indian question, or could if you had a band and on Wiku. I saw or private member. So you be from them, Sam George. My Sam George all year when another member. In the Mason, I knew what to pressure examine, one of the member. Into one make him abada the IMF scale be we you be bias and all that me don't na do na membu no kaji the IMF nande won so atwere wa kaji nka na be bia into no so ye bibi fa ho yin che ye ntoba so yin fa man assessment bia mo fa ye bibia be na ye try the azin ontwem bye.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes sir.
I'm Ferdinand.
Yes sir.
What is it?
Christ adumo mpocho waswe.
Na me from Uncle Kwame video to me politics ba as a colleague on say o intigi o kan ko pa yes as a friend you come friends what kan ko ade enye na enye ama e bi no different side fu ade no obe kan to so ba obi twam enti ka we kura ni ko sente je ko na o gana form kan ko on politician na da ko da manfo you know politician come friend le so kinje side o me dey ball as a for ni me as a politician wa kan ko say ade you have to defend it. Ghana and the free way and compare what time. What's in some parameters and other time? Then you have Ghana for the cutting and to tell you what time. It's a Ghana for. You put it Ghana and your own kind. And coming up for at the end of the year. I look almost so Ghana across that way at the form of Ghana across. There's some parliament. Listen, I don't like also Ghana. You 24 hours depending on no one can be young also. I didn't come to a people. I didn't come to a bit. You are the end of the name yet. If you're checking out for that, I don't want to talk about you know, I'm a serious brother.
Namen come home and I see 0244408046 0244408354. Yes. Wasubu to my friend 0244 4080460 244 Mema no do jumezi ene to da yerizi inkomo bra na menya wonso view on it. Good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, boss.
Yes sir.
Boss, and some ya kan o hani no. Mete ya mehu de. Iye ne ye kese na ye nyimshi. We are not abreast. Yes.
Yeah.
The reason why America is there, Mamcho Wati. A question there, Akufo-Addo time was go court.
Yes.
Now, esi Mahama Abanizo on Kafa non sign. Now, Akufo-Addo time on Jogaji or Sizi there, one from Ben on sign and Joe here. And see, Mameka is there. I will want to say as a host. Or they educate me say into educate him for bia one brim na ombra ne omba him. Other than that,
my church man kwana mebwa.
Oh no,
markade bia enti markade the last bill ban went to one pass bia no the new government washu into say what bill full now was it called?
Okay. What about this very one? No, sir.
Yes, this very one. Now, also there, what present full what they are the president.
It is all through the process. One presenting.
Oh, match one. And
what we will be by no the same thing. But you
okay,
down.
Me peda maka then. Man do that American and say you are still arguing with me that me peda maka.
No, me peda maka what? This is what I want from you. Now stop na kasa there. The mean they not.
Okay, yo Marty.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mami.
I'm tell you I get this question Kastle.
I me too.
Mo ko so Ghana oh baby I'm from the politics of the union will call you. You want to ye gay. The politics of the union will call you. So you want to ya to be jasa. I was saying on the quality way all my young when they become because of politics and things. Obi wo ho Ghana no kwata Ghana no budwe na obi Ghana na anema ya politics me nyen pipi me nyen bi so am na wotu pa me nyen dem because won ya no qualify into sabe obi wo bi a campaign nyala me nya aka won nkofo ko to amba wo zaman me so wo to me pa to am gi eba me nya aka won nkofo bi ya da ma do wo di da na sa na da ma di zo bako do yen se to fi da ma di yen nyen dem na yen nya wo di gina de ko to ti ka pai ewa nti so aka da ba le be yen to so da di yin ton ye kan so ye ka sawo o so ye ka sawo wa be na mo so wa so do so da yen aye na asumje da da wa ba ka sawo ya anya eti to so mo so ka ka mo kan
Alaja me da see. Good afternoon.
Your boss is man Richard na Matanabe.
Angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
The actually say the content of the bill nankasa. It's a man for me because we have already declared that what friends any new government job by the end will be almost a time into my man for instance. Number 2, they know Akufo-Addo time. We all understand that it was sent to the office of the president. We are following joint news, Ghana Connect on joint news, and a whole lot of other news. Now, before bill no parliament, now Obi at the case no court. When Akufo-Addo, original so the car say, as some no cost into the bill was sent to the office of the president. At that time, no our order, our authority are able to why without the court. And I'm a boy.
President Betum was signed while Abraham some no court.
If you know, if I some no, when the command president, I want the office.
You.
The command is a to the movie.
But I say, okay. Last caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
Well, promise I'm in very bonkus.
How can I be too?
In them, oh, this is your wife from Matalajo. And when this MPP wants to ban Morty. The man, what did they say, money? He would die, he but die, he the man, he's your wife from Matalajo. Yaminka, I, on Bon Banamayan.
Amen. But that's it. You don't understand. Now, when the NDC was in opposition, there was a bill. NDC, this in semi, what their campaign? Yenyi me there, and I need you few there, and Kawamba Benny Mape. Mean that old bill needed with you, but they don't need bill for free biada or Basanatina se draft. Because we're going through the process. The various stakeholders are also the worship me now. Why should we His Excellency Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The time he couldn't assent to it. The reason being that our court, in some of the court bought another we bimpo. The case now in our court no two different cases on this same bill. Richard Sky and one me free my minister and some no court. And I remember that Richard Sky needing to court rule on it. that say abane or sentia ombeye a law. Now it was in the process. So Nanado, the former president, original this court issued one pass, one fan insan chassis. Libre Chumoko. NDC, original the means middle, Sam George DNM, what their campaign. And some of these callers here and the Wally Fred, they are defending this government. What their campaign, some of these callers here. Waba Bashia Bana, the Waba, Nanado Sabe on LGBT, OG2, it was a campaign message. Whether you like it or not, it was a campaign message. So, me standing there, His Excellency, you ruled on this, some of these issues. Parliamentary aspirant to be, what their campaign ma. These are some of the issues what to about what he says MPP government. Emma Wilfredo. Because they couldn't do the right thing. Wilfredo okay. Now with the hopes abana no ribenumi de. Oba pe His Excellency the president, current president. Oba pe Oba sign work on several times there. On June 2. But who told you that another Danko Akufo-Addo and on several times one cut on June 2? You see politicians. Who told you that His Excellency another Danko Akufo-Addo on several times one cut on June 2 on June 2? But then June to me, you could have assented to it. Now you abana wa beina Professor John Evans Atamils. Ono kuti na wetum wejina outside Ghana. What can it be? There. Ono the mazin is only interest sika baba one for one sika. He says Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ojina Ghana soil na okada onjintu, but oko outside Ghana yenyim nsamfofra na okafa ho. And the truth must be told. I am not an APP, I am not an NDC, I am not an MPP, I am not an NDC. But I am telling you the truth that politicians, I'm standing there. Within this 6 months, there have been several allies, another several area ACO parliament were passed. It be under certificate of agency. Mamanka Kuncho, the Holidays Act, holiday Sir OC within the week. What about question Friday? It was passed under certificate of agency. So are you telling me that holiday ayebedino it was important, necessary, about an economic benefit, about protect your moral as a nation, about protect your culture as a nation, than the government of the day? And when I was the proponents fighting for the passing of LGBTQI bill. Maybe you don't get me. The Holidays Act, it was so much importance that were passing under certificate of agency. But proper human rights bill, a proponent Sam George, John Intim Fodro Okaho, Speaker of Parliament on several occasions that oversee to the passage of the bill. Now everybody is quiet about it. So this is what I'm saying. Inti Sunday, wabana about wabesi godo, me free there, oba doing cherry. But oba no, e-levy, okan wasem webochum. Betting tax okan wasem webochum. Some of the taxes okan wasem the way to media. Even as you know, su kwande, this bill, those who worked on it, you know. Robert share at this period, when to na, why one bon who bra one found come one pass. 0244743143. More messages in Fambra. More message in Bra. More messages in Fambra. Aye. 0244743143. More messages in Bra. I am not here to do politics, but I am here to tell you the truth. These politicians. See, over pass, I won't pass. Yen yina yan so so or pass I won't pass. My under Telecel that there is an exciting news for you. Into more data, same price. Telecel bundles allocations have been reviewed and now offer 10% more data at the same old price. In addition, your favorite 400 Ghana series data bundle allocation has increased from 190 gigabytes to 250 gigabytes and does not expire. No baby, IG Telecel. Simply dial *700 hash or *530 hash to access a variety of unbeatable data deals on Telecel. Don't miss out on these enhanced offers. Stay connected with Telecel today. Telecel, connecting energies. The Masuna Kastle Transport is the main control and the pay transportation service and a car rental service papa na ejumoku asor schools we here yan papa with the tukwana Kastle Transport yani yando janenado onye nkofo wo de kutwin bia o janenado papa enti yani terms another yani sikano nsuno or the form cra you more flexible terms of payments. You offer 24-hour service and enjoy competitive price. You have exceptional services and so for 0244 406 500 and 0552 490 241 for more enquiries. And our Kastle FM video mahana and painful and busy income. Kastle Transport, your journey are priority. Sababti
boss
agaba
yeja
akada mu hu ache
papa
bibia boko
obazi na dom bibia boko
yada nyame ase today
abura asebu nye kwamankase district anaso constituency obazi na dom onam kenzi yipa yenyan onam yankopon nankase na besedon bibia da boko nananum atna kunja time mufu ayewom mofra ne mpanyimfo drivers fisher oya fisher foods nyane ya abani juma obibia ase ekoyi
okay ekoyi pa ya da mi ase na obisi OMP omba constituency
Obikono okay Obikono semi MP omba oye constituency no I think the minimpa no say all can some of them Mr. Speaker there he or she is not from Abra Asebu Kwamankasi district. Honorable Felix Kwachefusu, our MP, every month ending oba and at times any emergency be answer obesi any ketesi kobia na number friend and also there school bill any project be another any program be no honorable oba
okay
and mo be ko na kanmas even last month which is June honorable was here on Friday
okay
we feel him on Sunday around 5 o'clock I call in crash into mo be ko na somba or Juman and there's a time I hear MP or you're very busy. Or you Juma bo man Ghana.
Okay.
Maybe also Abrasi Komankasi Cape Coast. Nani na yando. In the likes of honorable Ricketts na Kwamre Mintan and then Kahon Wakakan Unitiri Boom Sisiana. Juma Sunpa no humility was so. And lo and behold, Obia on the position of Honorable Felix Kwachefusu as A2 honorable Mr. President na current insuno oye ne spokesperson at the same time insuno government communications ono oye in charge ya combine at least 3 ministries under him onye juma odefom onye juma ketwa most at times you say ye ben honorable Felix or ye Flagstaff House na ye nyina kasa ye hu na honorable Felix wabre otibrim enti ye nyina kasa ye twitwado because bra you go in kasa the programs 2 or 3 4 no or pick a course no sren yan twan olaba tum ko shem ko ye meeting 30 minutes 1 hour no asana ba yes woman yan twado enti meeting of at least 30 minutes 1 hour if you constituency me yan kozi ho common o taking about 5 hours
okay
onya bo apayo Mr President nyan impempe odo ya fast call no na ha na ministry si na obi bia na issue bia pass through him before obedu oye Mr President o enti ejuma ole ye no ndefom ba anya na ye wa abra se bi ko amanka si ayabaka no kwa honorable Felix oba at least every month brafio noti enti obi also mba no even coming this month honorable beba na a set of most at times no a set of oye Saturday morning na ye share no kwan ye for mankesim kwano do na ye ko include baako mienu miensa anen enum ansa na wobefie inwibirin na anopan wotumi na we share ne constituent
okay
oye school for me sika ko school hospital bill last 2 weeks ya fofianto ata the yane members too wo fi yane krum ho anaso wo fi yane constituency na wo kezi won batana accident oto hon ba kono de to no oye Elmina junction do na ehwe sejura wodi yanya mami no yezen
all right
quantum of almost 700 and something million onye easy for obi asabi onye adwuma bia ogisika bia onambo Felix Sonasen yame adom wotuma ye seju na ewie
all right
ma enyoma gudu a yer bompe de obesan asure nti zaro kada onambo Felix man
no
no all bonitim
so party me that say all right so obisi please clarify whether or not those suits against the bill under discussion are still in court. Okay. So, amazing kind of market or the court on the Dala Sky, Richard Dala Sky, Nezino, court we. What's it? Until the president Oba sent to it, on by a bill, it is still in the process. Until the court, another court cannot put injunction on it. Okay, so a 7-member panel of the Supreme Court led by Justice Lovelace Avery Johnson has unanimously dismissed a petition filed by broadcast journalist and lawyer Richard Dala Sky challenging the constitutionality of the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. Sky had sought a declaration that the bill, which has ignited intense nationwide or national debate, was null and void. However, the court rejected his petition, affirming the constitutionality of the legislative process for the proposed anti-LGBT legislation. So, okay, the controversial bill aimed to criminalize activities associated with lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy. If passed into law, it would impose penalties on individuals promoting or funding LGBTQI-related activities, as well as those providing direct support. Proponents argued that the bill is necessary to protect Ghana's culture and family values. So, in a nutshell, the Supreme Court's ruling on that case was that, say, government or sign and a president or sign on by a bill. It is still a processor or community until the Oba sent to it, by a bill. So, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo was to sign the bill. Nanka wa by a bill. Onu nanka say or challenge your court on the constitutionality. Then the court can also sit on it. And the court border means some lugui there. President or sent in the on by a bill. And the president of the day should have assented to the bill. But Yembi said I didn't Akufo-Addo one signed to the bill. I didn't see His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. He was riding on assembly of court. Meanwhile, he was a lawyer and he knew very well that until that was sent to it, you know, on by a bill, I will be able to my challenge our courts. And so why that was sent to the bill? Sapapti. On your editor, I don't know. My mom just 3 minutes to talk to it.
Oh, mama, 3 minutes because
yes, but I don't know. Yeah, people understand me.
Many we are doing. A damn issue of LGBTQ plus or whatever. When NDC, you were opposition, you who jume now. Every situation you are better we are. As you compare the previous government and the current government, there's a vast difference. Now do dam kwakufado na bodo. Yenya MP no ujina nanado. Asin South MP. Na onye oya Sam George woli ye juman zen there. Dem Berno ubutu wa pass na baye law. Yembisi yan ho there. Asin South MP ahonzina odishemun as compared to Sam George, not then. Because no okono akopem. She processing mokofe. The only thing, the final thing, was that Mr. President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has to sign or so open in his signature. Now, then you to me the call Parliament in your approve final. 1 year. I read them the last sky nishu yerikeya. It was a deliberate plan to delay the process. Ni na nechi no court tinado wajani casing kwatinado wajani casing finality what about no was it afizi say president or sent to reta ontum onye oye law ninti ma no na namneze onfa to summarize everything no John Dramani Mahama osemi sejata osi koni bia ye foda ye bazi yaze emra numu yezen panities upon panities. Just about to damn LGBTQ do. Na Ghana ya yen ho firim. Na Yankopon nebu fushwa. Although to abrofi ho di binka banya no den obey ejuma. Oya carry bishop conference. Wo ko share no. Mr. President John Dramani Mahama. Aba na asem no okay. His Excellency. Osi even private membership bill na wo pede wo de kwampo no. Owu do so or the state no to na raise the more concerned is the parliament.
So why is it that the state is also quiet on it?
Only quiet.
If there so obey private member bill, president feel that private member bill no or no believe there or say the state no yeah. Who should initiate?
Because no ebimo will attack those individuals are. What's the issue no court of parliament? Most especially Sam George.
Yes. So means yes. Who should initiate on the aspect of the state?
Yes.
Who should initiate it?
Attorney General initiate. Take your time. Abutala. Economy yaboti. In the state again you good yerishishe. And this LGBTQ plus or system when you abutama him. Yami aduma after mid-year budget. Econo. Wabati.
Okay.
Processing in and already just start everything afresh. All over. Now you make sure that after the state in Ankasa, Timemufa yetima, you the effect of them LGBTQ. Sabi, Mashe Abufraba, oye Bema, Nami Bema, na Sabi Medanada, Abua, Omutu Mechi, on farm. Yamina Bufusho, na Yatide Abuchi Wanamano, Bibian see na earthquake, bomb, na Sasana Kete Impado. Oye Yankopon nebu fusho o bible mu de Yankopon say this time on fa nsuyiri mfa nse asase on fa jo se den mesho asase bio because of the way sipen when you nuhu amaza odi enyipa bi abesen ono doesn't mean there yenye freedom ama anything at all can happen even flooding can take lives now one man what you the man no effect and affect one so when you be because Bible no okay also za is the kamfuni yen abe yesu akonza ama ichimen nti NDC yenye ntum inde ne yaja too much na all the communicators yempe infushi he no za MPPA ya one year no ye metina studio near major comparison Messi before this year end ena John Dramani Mahama wahwe mempanyimfo a all there wahwe ne dam membership finance bill na obede ho no oye individual one wahwe na ya translate everything to the state ya da ko parliament ya baja tum Messi yetimayimu ya baja tum because John Dramani Mahama ne papa Prof Evans Fifi Atamos yami info currency again onu ye bold kase no John Dramani Mahama 2016 no so kase that there's no way the African culture ya baji dam LGBTQ PCTO sabada badin sansem bebrebe ya tum and insuranke urade de nsesanaba na nsesa papa nso basanaba onsinne no we so china and so anyan kasempo communicators of the party the great party NDC nyasumpo ye be the party no yo na onsin so ya makwan because one o matna na o me defend there NDC nso yes ye ntum yenji oye da mebiri ye fontum na omaye law onsi ya ministers nyentum MPs nyentum DCs nyentum even our branch executives as course obaya obi biara opose there bibi otina maboko but many anom wo ye MP before serial callers our flame wal kasa sip the office space na be NDC yar bo punch there bibi otina yenye ho adwuma na se yeritina abafun woni sika nkaka wo de brehen na yedi ye no wawu ende ebe kep koso no man bema wa address de besia sebe was our boys irazi onfanya no krenchen enti honorable yizi ya to sodo enti fa we program asama the two ways awuzi Nigeria na hagina ha MPP abedo no ebom wombew kodo no bom na end season yebobew na enyoma nkoni medasi
party maso medasi Ghana emisema muntwa mombra yaba ebezi inkomo high Kastle 90.3 FM join you on Facebook nso for our messages nso for 0244-743-143 just 3 minutes I'll be back.
Hobibe yawa efiyade ofa me hu wacho na ukoshe hini ene de asem kwame a chempo pa na mani me hu ni pakro kwame na ayami asene mabe wu nyina achi uhume ye kwame sese de mani ni de anya kola o ana no me ko doctor wase wose katras kola baso ana me tete ayro wo yo sikanso obodi se me de ba ba sam ya de anya skatoa wo fa me bela pa wo fa na eni yade de wo de afa 31st herbal clinic onde ni dwumadi a wo dia ne se wo hwe nipa ni nko a kwame matini dio na fami kwai 31st herbal clinic de enye sikasem bia o ne botaye nyina ne se yade bia wo beba bia fo wani bia ho no obehwe no watu ase de ama me de ya wo mse katras ya baso obetumi ayo ofa enye katras te ze ne wo ka no eyete na asi wani so na eno kra de na de kitwa bi na enye no nko aso no wo sa waso ye ho wo sa ne yade bi te se high pressure glaucoma blood vision ene ne yade aka nyina obi o hwade wo kira wo hu obenya wo hu na ne so ye ne wisi ni nyina no doctor pay no esa ni nyina kwame nkasanche ana anu na wo pon kire me kura sika samunti mama na nkire me bia wo 31st herbal clinic oye eye specialist
mo am wo cap ko sane ne important way mo fa mo ne nkire mo ewo Kastle FM kokoda ponche ho doctor etenase Monday to Friday ewo Kastle FM anim ho kokoda bo enche ho
obetumi afa doctor pay no ewo 0559 999 543 31st herbal clinic onu de nadwuma o ya ne se eni yade enko ana osa no na se mo tai kan ne se onyankopon ne yade safo
say donut everybody follow not sa malaria a 3D feel no not now on to malaria chill wo popo what do you need I want you no not a dabako no not a damienu no not a damiensa no not no not scatter malaria Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenhwehwemu hu se malaria wo womojam ansa na wanum Lonat. Na nam yensearch na malaria no da so wo ho a ko hu doctor.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Ejumaku schools. Ensure Ankron Krubiara Waped Wakoto. Ana trip Biaran. Kastle Transport Abamawan. Kastle Transport Car Rentals. The buses are papaba. Whatever hey so I buni kumebi. One disappoint so. No the means are going to be around the union. Account for Kastle Transport Mawan. When you Jumaficate course for all the regions. Buses need now see a full aircon with qualified drivers. No the mean to book Kastle Transport Car Rentals this year. When you Juma 24 hours. Able the phone and she share the soon young. Obey your fine so. Let them into phrase 0244 406 500 and 0552 490 241. Not Jinchim. It won't Kastle Transport Car Rentals or Kastle FM. Cape Coast, Johnson Street. Kastle Transport. Welcome to you in a Yanzikasi.
And near man on the fair. Nebuo ene said the entry nyinam kanea enti na grofo ani gye ho saa no say home appliances nko na opedia to Hisense na ufie be dawase Hisense everyday prices for everyday people.
All right, we say my mention mo akwa baby from Kastle 90.3 FM. Yenzin komo ewa Sabapti Yanko Oye Ablikuma North. There was a court after the press conference. Court instance court will reject another wabugu and the Obana also election. No? Yes, Oracle.
Wow. Afina Ghana for Wenhu MPP wanahoto na awonto a homenhu no ahye Ghana fu nkronye pa de yame na yeda na aside nsesa kase oti de mi aba. Number of parliamentarians in parliament right now, which is the 9th parliament, say onye electoral commission yala oti hwe no mumuye ena enoma bia oye ya NPP kuta at least be 20 seat pe because oshe most in Ghana see ye hot most in Ghana no twa no ho ntwa most in Ghana edemonda nanche MPP odonka wonya at least at most rather 20 seats na onem hone enyoma waye nti asamoti de me yina ya Ghana ha yehwe issues obeto ho constituencies a yato aba na mentem ho ase na they were almost 6 or so. The same electoral commission akoye recounting based on the report from the courts. Why recounting no majority of them would declare MPP. But this Abrekuma North issue obeye bone of contention. Nenimwa hot. Obia oye presiding officer at the branch or the polling station. To me about Bodri say on the face of the pink sheet a okuta electoral commission no signature no word no yanezia. Number 2, ahwe figures na owo pink sheet no da onyano no okiten and insurance rather this 2024 elections abesene ko NDC yenwo zinazi ye de nenani sifom share electoral commission there or a part of our constitution or CI 91 no there say yet to abewia at the polling station or they yet to a copy of the print sheet pasted na timumufu no woto aban ono onyi akonje de obetumi na wenye sheet ni bi nusu okogina ho no wakan obetumi di ni phone etwa officer ni about today zameditar hononi bire mugudo mediritar hononi. These are the pictures evidence but still na returning officer na owo oye constituency mono gina in there unto them ban shrinke wrade na sisi ano work can to tumen na 19 polling stations wo hu pink sheeting onam enuanum binima want won ho ase na what say pink sheeting wo hu
but earlier on EC Baka chain parliament
there
that waka 3 pe and just police protection
no what that
now we too no you know what do too now what they declare the election no so obaneden the end just when you police protection what cover there you call re-election at 19 polling station. Can we trust EC?
Can you trust EC? I'm repeating the same question. Can you trust EC? And the MPP attend there one trust EC. What's it? Oh yeah, the most incompetent EC boss are Otsedo. And the MPP kebi.
By you NDC one so with them EC you know right.
By enyen bira MPP wa power. What the crime here na MPP pede watch that still they are in power because one is in command only using na yel chede once NDC pink sheet or differ from the MPP and also differ from the EC yesu today those polling stations are a bone of contention young koto do abebio na EC oppose
so Papti question me be saying there why is it then now that NDC won't be say EC the EC waka che Ghana fu nyina there waka just 3 polling station declaration into here police protection to declare now ending here call election 19 polling station but that not stop on to ask EC questions
the EC ben also akatare
yes when you just police protection to declare
when you police protection
yes
but you oppose your position with evidence. Yen wafan an election director or something computer.
Dr. Tanko computer.
Yes, you opposed to rate. Wambado there you be to my judge to me there. The 3 polling stations in pay no one here police protection to declare the result. Yeah. But you come into detail no. And a 19 of the pink sheet or you invalid. Onye juma so all said and then we use nankasa kwada adwene yin o hwe mi no huna ampa on tally with the information provided to them because every pink sheet bia chede all you cooked into number but all the same no electoral commission aja to me there 19 polling stations yankoto MPP sin one tie kum when the claim NDC when the claim MPP for peaceful election security yanko 19 no fast of demra what's it kum wente dam PCR nezineze nana ekua afriye
yes
what declare oye difference or the BT NDC in 3 folks three different results and there will be sana maybe between 290 and there will be sana maybe between 218 differences. And for that matter, young Koto Abenibu, what's it come? One baby, one oye national secretary, Ossi, Nyaza Oba participate, and at the same time, they will not allow the election to take place. And there was the court in canon, oya one isn't at Nefum. Rule of law.
Court engine and canon or MPP
MPP court and judges are above about 1 from the near Juma. This is the many Juma. Manuaji then there will be constitution man. Article something says this. Let the article works. The one article ni Juma Ochina 11th year ana just about to know what you do. The one of the serial callers also sorry you know and now one in the no one yankupon the boy we are the 19 police stations in ND Safa all because of Enyomapa John Dramani Mahama Ozegu Apondo na nkofu bi company dollar na ayeyi fun sidin appreciate yakogo me hu onye bibia oye yankese timemufun and bebre na za to go there oh na maze meto ni mukomi film was the mum 200 million na mamoto no munkotua nti aban mamembere kakra bebre na la jembel at least at the end of the August wo be chance there enoma nka na kani na bebefom obebefom se peche nti honorable inshenke wuraze den sisapen waba na enyimna moti biaran at the end of this year yankopon baba ne sadu magana afan temple fra
sir property medasi na for laptop number
laptop na shabag ni mo
white one no
white one
oh okay yes
ato
akwaba
yenia sabotage bi bebe nanso eja yenia anam wetum wato asofo na CSOs media house won fafufu ni bi de bibiri kobon pa mo wonka nti yen so ga MPP fo na ya kana ye bo hwene amagana fo mu mo le che no so pe de wo fo kon bi na ye nya kwan mbampa ne abakasa but ye de yankopo na ase de mo be bi mo ba esa to kwam na em 5 minutes mpu asem oda me kama gana fo til makama wate
okay
because inyama nko dem wo kaka kire hen no if you speak to a businessman obaka cho $1 or $10 na mpo nya bi na wala ka enwe adwuma dollars na ngasa no wonya bi nti oya won wode ebeko igom na $10 but nyama ne be last me nyi busy nkomo se de time dollars $15 so $18 oto ne ka tie 250 Ghana cedis since a dollar was $10 but cotton $400 nti on economics na work kana no ntase nti these things no oma jiza amanfo wo Ghana fu yen mu no oyeden okofom but me father makon na minchi a etefa wo take Kastle FM nde we abiri na minchi a my campaign team members a bo na mfom wo yedwuma was the man ekon bi ado de Cape Coast South MPP ye page this one ye hwe ne to nyama manyama oye azama MPP amanyeku
okay
atokwam na eni anum kakra wa ahoma ahyehywe yemfa ya konsam from mom na won so wuzu wa oda so mom happy birthday na mensre otumfo nyankopon ne nchia na ne nchira mfa ma honorable Francis Ejeku Donko onye ogo onye wankasa nye wo colleague Blackus ejuma pa wo ye ze bo finfimanto mo onye egu amana Ghana nyina in fact even when I'm far away na Facebook intimituminya muhwe mo record but they be am kede why I want be odi winning because I love it because obi be kan sam na ase na I verify them na pay the journalism but ibi no wana msika kakra we nyanti enka this time in Chinese for ba na hono voices na wo kan ewa bra ku fado wo no mo kan na ncha agba akere won dey na wo kan yu sisa dey no oroko but nyamin show yen yenyi bibi as the compare ho ma ho kan no na as the compare ma ko sisa Ghana ewe LGBTQ wa age Ghana afa because we discuss mo bi don fire campaign mbra po mo aba power into audacity do botuma aba Ghana aba fanya hene national pride, that is Ghana flag na was I won sabi won nyama aza abuo mpolin ye no was I
Angesam
ya kasa mete
the LGBT issue
Kasa na
but your government was in power. This same issue
did you see was 8 years and then did you see anybody using the national flag for that?
So you want you want somebody to use the national flag?
Atokwamna
Angesa the argument that you're going NDC MPP, you are not helping us.
We are helping you.
So within 8 years you would LGBTQ community be one for Ghana flag inti
so yeah what's so be a reason watching no Atokwamna the fact that it's rumors and evidence but this one is evidence. You have a video. Now to come now,
in your time, you want activities for Ghana area.
Which of them?
We saw the activities.
No, which of them? Which of them?
In your time, you
which of them? Which of them? A media house. It's everybody how referee. And there's evidence about to do. And Akufo-Addo, this is what happened.
So Akufo-Addo LGBTQ activities.
But it was not clear. One for impunity. and disrespect I them way. I don't come I'm guys I'm sure. Yeah, what did you who fear what's 1 year at us? 1 year with fear. Who mammy you a baby, who mammy been to me. But this one, who mammy will hope upon or yet now. I'm not sure the kind of leadership of fear. And to men can then people turn on you know why as I say, but we need to because when there's a way with the prayer, we will have people to either reprimand them or whatever it is. As we speak, last 2 weeks in Bakacho there, as we see government communication officer telling Kawa. Some judge no Baka said we don't pronounce my camp, it was just my dema or one can say they know what they have done with this country. I don't know now the mass in for American flag. Next I don't see American country.
But in your time there was a communique in our own day. So president or I sent it to her. There are consequences. Sikana dibi or your boss.
Say about say I don't come now. This are fact. As I say, or a fact. The LGBTQ community, they are fucking loaded. They have money. They are influential. As I say, but it doesn't mean that you because they have money, you receive their money and allow them to do whatever they want to do. Into American men can you, but this the impunity was so. Meanwhile, NDC, President Mahama and NDC campaign on that. I'm telling you about 80% of Ghana voted against MP because of President Akufo-Addo one signing. But President Akufo-Addo didn't sign. There was an injunction from court on it.
Court ruled. Man can why
say court ruled. President Akufo-Addo signed. Take one sign.
Someone on the 18th of December.
18th of December. You have to baby. See, I saw me get you. I took a argument here. Ghana Fosse. The man here 1 year yes okay fine. In that case, MPP for one question. President Mahama saw Bobby in the information mama here. Now, all do no. A thing called for why some. What the big national independence square act nasi. Baby independent so no. You know why you train was the flag. Oh no, Bianca president. Even at the Thanksgiving ceremony, when you couldn't put one condemn. I don't know America channel. And just last week, UN. As they young into abanintum on signal. I don't come here. My custom choice. If you media people, if you say you want to play that line now, you should have to call them out. NPP we are in opposition. One of the reasons is this thing. Ghanaians, Catholic bishops, Christian council, chief imam, Ahmadiyya Muslim, media, even traditional rulers were speaking against it, so they voted NPP out. Ghana for majority, absolute majority in this one parliament. It's about what? It is for them to go and pass this law into an absolute majority. Without MPP in parliament, NDC can pass any law. As we speak. And to see if they've given it to United Mowabani there. And Kofutu in South Africa, what for an airport. All the security in your game will be in Independence Square openly. Obiale who was the Ghana flag memorial infa. Next be a Kwame Nkrumah there's LGBTQ and there's a no be was not for plane if Ghana ko now I don't come as a chain ejuma as some can serious just yesterday just last week UN was signing bill and sign ya to abeyes ananu ko di wo fun ko tu no one rebi o wa into say because I didn't paniska they were part of the government into LGBTQ why Ghana this is Ghana why heaven for them, more pen was their money and your mama. I'm telling you, because you see,
so once you will protect it because of security, and at a point in time, Jubilee House, you rule them rainbow colors in Jubilee House.
Me, I don't have problem with rainbow colors. Rainbow colors don't do the LGBTQ. Me, I don't believe in that.
All right, you're going in him.
No, rainbow colors has nothing to do them. I class of rainbow boys.
Okay.
Rainbow is a symbol of God.
Oh, okay.
That had a covenant with Dodi and God a month for year. Covenant. The young friends say we has been according to Bible. And to me, I don't want to hear the busy rainbows associated LGBTQ. That thing away. No.
All right.
But the activity na I can. I took him. Adibia is so ni smart. But they won't so they do it openly for everybody the whole world to see. I'm not saying America chow no. Any the work where you and what's the quattro for su honorable be jaco chipato. They brain what's there 1 2 about there friend say you pedal buru no. That is not the issue.
But I've read the communique from the the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
The issue is UN won't phobia will protect what your human rights and this gay for come one mandate end into all to about one could be man preach the young man con LGBTQ on code we are say in a yako to aba and a money in the one way to moon wako to yes in your engine. Why don't you vote no? I to pass a martin because I just got and no one said baba.
All right.
CCAT what's there Obia Cafe a Japan won't be that a Japan or royal this and why a full state capture ma a bit to the new mama penity. You see,
young Kodamasa Yabako do later because
party
Yanko
I'm afraid one way of us
are not
family and friends in the day in there. I'm going to get them.
All right. So
no question there. This is not what Ghanaians voted for. Ghana fan to Obama President Mahama Dobata a son of Edward Mahama, a member elder of Assemblies of God Church, Pastor Wingham no so there. Now build so big Independence Square or the Ghana flags here, seven kwasi dot to the ma. Onye di no hwe one sanko hokrom na ekwa UN ekwoto abonka do muntum minyim se mehim bebe migina. What do you mean? I've been in the Ghana yen so. And that is the state we find ourselves in now. We'll find it so comfortable. Mbe wasu yebi in Akufado one sign into it. That is the reason why we lost power. The power was given to you to come and protect this. But what time was that? What time don't you cry? In that camera, man put them kind of many of them see say Una waka jeje appointment. Waka je fat envelopes. Na waka wana atumuno. The law of karma will play at them. Last week mbe me catch there papa na a Muslim was the share leader no. Asama catch a president. That is what I expect me Christian leaders. Pastors obo carry ka white. I was meaning that there's uhu no kwa obaka da waka champion for him waka on them way on here. Na mo wonje envelope na open program waka do waka jeje. One can no quite. That is what is happening. And see, at the time now, you
not Wakada wonko. At the Mamina, what turn against the party?
No.
Party na what turn against Mamino.
At the time now, in politics, Bibia, I don't a strategical. Party that some court. As some of them are court. As I say. Now, what was seeking injunction?
Court no will rule over.
No. Injunction will rule it. The matter is
I'm talking about the injunction.
But as some were court. And the party near the mass as some were court because data was the big say as some or year after data electoral commission asked out about Waba. In this one for one court in Sodom and Genoa. No court or Chada Dama as some Kananga already waited to him in Kanaka. One kind injunction mum. Injunction was another case. As I say, Unya. Nti ochena bato no ombado to the time maybe e beka asem na ewie na court is no ontum nti electoral commission ye na edwuma say yekọ na yekoto aban na say oban de ye fe na yakoto abe ochena man de sumuno na maame ni we win na NDC na win na so okiza asaman na say asa na oban de o yam na maame na asem ma electoral commission will be ordered to go and what do the needful as I say and in that case you know Yabano, any general secretary na assembly because the matter is in court for the injunction into young contest election. But as we speak, my mineral they not in constituency ni munu. O say, na man fear wo constituency wona abaka when you mean you mapa. And the parties or more compound wabobu na chudom. And say any friends of Ekwa Free e wa break of one guy be knows when you. There are a lot. And in that case, I'm not in the constituency. No, it's in penny checks. Ni research ni bibi actually the okwa election obeden obon winner. There's no need already now she's leading. Already now what it is to work we 19 if you can still. I mean lead about 100 and something votes. What more was he say I mean see
what it win the film because I mean the NDC were contesting on the initial 3 polling station EC Beno.
You see I last week or last 2 weeks my commentary about EC. I just don't want to give it again. I'm in doubt on the confidence. But me with this thing, there's a bigger hands under it. nti obi apɛ dɛ ɔyɛ o protecting interest nti we leave it for them but asam there NDC one contest a 19 polling station biaro oka 3 polling stations no wonyim them isi you asam na munta kaka mizi behavior parliament also say bob table do because na minority be said there when is he going to give the security to the EC for them to do that run 3 polling stations oye bufu kase wonyim the way nti nka boss man asare nka parliament house of records na onka share on the waka 3 awon nyina MPC ni obi anso anga hwe waka 3 waka ni we police na what call police number echo was 19 election or a law waka kan maybe sin if you are going for echo contest what chances are bright anyway old be on there a steady and sanako on into 1992 MPP will boycott parliamentary elections na man you want to to date because there are some constituencies come what me nyimpo no oje no butu win seat na mo in the year 1992 5 seat kra na whatever goes on in the house nke ibo mu bi nka 1992 nka won kasa nyama bebre nti ma me so oboko as a party we don't have anything to say or believe in herself do obotu mu akọ or any constituency fu woji tu oboko don't you there no dey you back with resources other because my no can play onyi sika other say akọrọ na down 19 any biem into the party or dey national because am afun so oboto amana atoko amana den so me wonko odoko asase nti na ame no orko me party no or dey nye back ni support no mom asami there president na wa bada won onye onu no home with EC boss man no onye ya and this voice there
but asem wo court won rule on na MPP you are involved in the election. Are you also not supporting illegality?
No, we are not supporting any illegality. For now, what do we think is not the law? MPP other than that, that's a decision you take away. No. The law is what the judge will say. As I say, until you understand in the I don't know what is it on yet until you go na court a court na court abuen. As I say. But honestly, there, see, there were chances are brighter. Election. Now, the watching line MPP understanding is not about there. Yes, so there, you lose and you win election. No, but the principle, no precedent. No, you can say because Ochina, I saw me sure we at one we use me Facebook na pink sheet. I believe we go and watch it. Yes, one no here. Yeah. It will never was my side on ye. It tell me you want to pink sheet in my until last week. Na menye atakwata mekacha nde we all of us you admit there whatever that has happened there no is orchestrated by the political parties onye isi no here but to give a dog a bag name and hang it na once say ozo akwa aka kasha ahum I don't dey no pay na mo bo na ochina ablekun not to funa what to abama maamen maamen owini e wo chichim ne nsaage mezi se okodu won san kwato abam fama maamen no wa was onyi maamen nyuma pa na minyim de oyanyame ne pia the woman will come out victorious. Okay. But at the end of the day, we will still contest that case because principle in yet. No. Master, it has nothing to do with some easy. Waka 3. So these things are there. Other than that, our channel be move them will lose election and them pay tax. Po. That's me catch all. What to come around and me catch all there. I say more see what break more nothing. Some people so mobilize it. One boy CSC said them blue army fee. You know, boy you want to several one all back. But MPP as a love peace country party no ye inquire about them ye ni flag bearer we concede defeat early though also any pink sheet or one ni contender we di nkunyim wa congratulating I think the one na ododwe but kuku baby we lose no we hu dede no the watch by force wa akwa it would be was there about 8 seat me tell one fake Dr. Tanku also there okay 8 constituency CB or one the other way today you baby that kafa assembly and baby also some court I don't know afa no south east nya wo try one fa nti me peda me kan there me wish my men well and I love the spirit my men akukuduro kita me nyaje ho and all of us are going to rally behind the woman and then pray that this injustice and this abanot otabenim other mama me no always see no power emanate from the people no the people one of to aba dam 19 polling station no oboko akoto ni biem na was the mandate na mama na akopal because as some concern there as we speak the numbers are our parliament no NDC as a party we need absolute majority to take unless the independent candidate joins them.
And independent candidates
no they are doing business with them but there are things some people know but if they have it they can whip their people along the line. They have something that they want to do that will affect our democracy. We will not allow them. So the woman will win tomorrow, inshallah.
But Sir Party, on the initial stage, you were contesting about 67 polling stations. Now East is 19. So what happened to the rest that you were contesting?
You contested 67 initially. Now pink sheeter MPP will provide now on ye genuine.
Now it will be provided was it?
You provide yenzi. You provide yenzi. You compare with Yeezy. No, you genuine.
All the pink sheets.
All the pink sheets.
Or NDC provided.
NDC you provided.
Hey.
Because the what it to me only came. Only that of the electoral commission. When we are polling agent, say woman hobby. No man you kutanu initially ni empiri ye pay. You pay that of the MPP and that of the EC.
Why they won't pay if they that is the fact of the AE. That is the real result. And
real results
from the EC. Why the initial MPD be pay?
MPD be pay no evidence in it too. The one pasted on the wall versus the Waterman agent. And a correlated result. This time, another 2024 elections. NDC, you want the whole pass in MPP. Away. Even Crampo Gum Crampo about the wow. 2024 elections in from the polling station within 5 minutes. Yan result take MPP for electronically.
Win another way.
You win. Evidence is on the face of the pink sheet.
We win another way lose.
No, you win. Abekumanov you end this is you. But no work can you move boom. Share. Mamenche was a MPP planning over 2024. Yes, and the MPP engine to me. See a MPP our secret meeting. Zoke chengweni. Me powers. Oh please.
We show a secret meeting or info.
No don't kwaku fadu ni fio. Na do ni fio mo.
Na do.
No for come engage once.
Na do ni fio.
Na do ni fio.
I want the man. I want the man. I want the man.
Okay, but that's it. Into we share.
If any evidence for na do ni fio man committee.
Mass information reaching us. As mumbo bi we share. Maabo. Mobo nso aso I don't know. Masa, once is
okay, then we know. We also know the
Americans are using you one planning. Only until the Damaji Bessie. Could you believe there? 2024 election. Even constituencies are. Bibia Chede woman win. Yesi Sheda or delay. No, one trend there. And this is the Basabasa Yevi, the Baba. Also, AK MPP one correlated one election officers in Ina Obiamba. Nipa quoting on the laptop because now information now baniche them over 11,000 may lose. Abazino su kwan do there ye or ye correlation na yes wo yes set won kobo 11 o'clock yeli wien na kobo 5 o'clock wo wien kwan pona when the care resulting no worry hwehwe ya me nkoti na onabo Felix ni experience in politics na nka ho ka kire mori oye ye januma farufu na wonwa brafi de wo makwan mo wonsa ne nchim Felix ni nse bi won odudwo won de wonya abute wechiri ho na wo hwe crowd nza wole yen ansana wo be dikra onabo Felix win on kwampo na nyim the whole and the same thing happened in so many constituencies ebi na osi wa abekumanofi no wanyim prefe the NDC na win but waya ntwotwa no ho na wanya abotar na we na ode ebi no mede wona akoma de koye ze woye but all the same za yede besini into MPP wo jey ma prane so wo ma abatu ni nyina ye han na ya kenkan na hona na wo me correlations na because electoral commission you want tena ho mo wote won wasra no say owo power there obetum mpo wa overturn result nzama oye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiaza unless we benya majority in parliament. When your majority in Kutizano, John Dramani Mahama, okay, no, or the number basis. And here's the case.
Easy, no, easy.
Yes, no, okay.
James and I want to know.
Jena,
no,
Jena, and the Jena, who may now woma, a bine basa, and then we Jena one. MPP for, hey, when we okay. When did the Bakudo?
Sabam TV, let's see.
Who now will make this kind of logical, it tells you there. So be better not catch your day. A NDC fu when ye means and the boss will come on one day. One feet train 19 offer at us. Logic here, party time. A President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or consider defeat less than 24 hours. Or considering about 60% of MPs won't declare. Into why are you saying there? What kind of one China? Who there? Yenyam MPP majority and some like over 10. I don't remember come melus. Maneko over 10 dama. Is it party? NDC fu why you na sabi Ghana fu be wondering. But I'm telling them there, those that you took as a fool are now reasoning. Hey, with Zakofi some the man have power. See who Zakofi. Ewu there. Mama wanyanyan kwa neka. Ewu there. NDC. Time wo opposition. Atibia wo can be they are doing opposite. Atibia wo can the chair President Kufa. National Cathedral enya dem Deloitte phone audit report.
Me nya me guda me hwehwe.
Masa. Hwehwe what is here? Hwehwe. Masum gudu hwehwe. You see it has come out clear. You see men, there's astute men of God. Wombushi and this wombushi. To me do opoku nyina gina ho what dressing them when ya one ba. In the sister station in fact nyankopon na they be am say karma or a rare ampa. In the joy news which are a National Cathedral side to the project war until then which are only whole as if the one year she war in the National Cathedral since I was to call court obi akwanhwe akwa into them project to time no be so you see ye jenyi ma dakushi still what baba no who dakushi that you see you people won't take Ghanaians for fool we are Ghana for anyat I am telling you people because the way you nyina see as we speak na Akufo-Addo one magalam say this agalam say why jinsem because we institutionalizing so what the bob in the yama Oliver Kwako the demonstration could two police car key you see Ghanaians are now realizing the kind of people are and there was there will be a family and friends in the state capture no kodu good dealers are crying businessmen are crying I'm telling you if this I wanna do end these people but at the end of the day no my catch on the reset no problem but resetter why you research why west this as we speak Singaporean go kroma and this is Mahmoud Bawumia is the kodupin papa no kroma and penalty okay FM one member you go for no solution kon who asemo who na ndisi ageta ka we who na what Mahmoud needs to put with the weird
ASM made us say all right we say Ghana Man NDC is watching live. I was watching you live from Taiwan. Greetings to comrade engineer Shamaba Edina Benya of Takrade. Honestly, NDC quack appointee should remember this young man because he has fought a good fight for NDC in his lifetime. Greetings to you, comrade engineer Shamaba Edina Benya of Takrade. Okay. Honorable Joseph Amanfo listening live from Russia. Okay. I say I'm still surprised why NPP is afraid of the EC that they appointed. The NPP General Secretary has confirmed that the EC boss is incompetent. I am confident that NDC's Irabina Obin is winning tomorrow's elections. My greetings to Honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu and Chairman Vincent of AAK. Richard Ejil, also please kindly educate some people about abolition bill. E-levy and bet tax was already passed as a bill, but LGBT is yet to be signed. Mind you, this is private bill, not government bills. I remember those individuals were MPs, but I think they were NDC MPs then. But now NDC is in governance now, so they have the okay. So the okay, I will I said maybe. Good afternoon, I'm Richard K from Abra. Please, with all due respect, Ghanaians being truthful. We saw the aggressiveness on the part of NDC in opposition, speaking roughly against the LGBT kill. If the bill hasn't been gazetted yet, but I think the government can fast track its proceedings and sign it. Please, let's help the government to go by his words. Thank you. I am listening to you live at France, Monaco. Okay, but I'm from Abassa. Sepapti is the best, one of the best communication officers we have in Central Region. More fire. Greetings to Honorable Felix Kwachu Ofosu MP. All right, yeah, that's it. But I'm sure WhatsApp and so that I wanna me free. Okay. My question is: so President Mahama knew that the bills are passed with the previous parliament, and which has not been signed by the president, expired with the parliament. So my question is: which bill was Mahama telling Ghanaians as soon as he is sworn in as president, he will sign the bill? Was President Mahama deceiving Ghanaians at that time? Let's set the record straight. The Supreme Court ruled on the LGBTQ case on the 18th of December 2024, and it never got to Nanado for him to sign that bill. You better see. Did I hear the NDC rep saying every ministries have to pass through Felix Kwachofosu to the president? So what is the work of the chief of staff? Masa, tell him he should stop deceiving us. Shamaba Edina Benya, whenever we call the appointees, they refuse to answer. Funny, they think it because of their handsomeness and their that brought them to office, in which they rolling themselves in chairs with air conditioning, no problem at all. Still, I remain as international serial caller, and time will soon tell. Greetings to George Justice Arthur, Mayor of Cape Coast, and engineer Ni Opoti Metro Road engineer. Okay, may I say. All right. Enko yenim eho, but exactly 45 past 5. 4. Sorry, 45 past 4. My memo 3 minutes. Na yenye finance minister say no more excessive also no room for excessive salaries in state-owned enterprises. That is according to the finance minister. Or the means the two when inaugurated the board of Consolidated Bank Ghana and Ozzy there this time around no more excessive salaries in state-owned enterprises. Yes, Sam. Just 3 minutes.
Masama finance minister Orike. No, Orka chere Ghana for that. The monk of one salary ne monument no. Or better told na. Because menyunya hetine enyim there are certain government agencies one a condition of service or a board will decide.
Yes.
And per the public sector act, another constitution of Ghana, you cannot demote a public sector a staff. Either they be maintained in terms of salary into and so do. This be in Panwa cost a serious ABA another way boom brebido. Now don't be above and be as part of no punishment, you demote in a to ni pedo. Aside that, either do bokoso another begin. Nti no ma ya ta se de mo owo da da na nwa wadi bi ya campaign me betan radio do me say SIC boss orúkọ ni pay tintin wo nyina asem mi say wonyi de na mo le besi say ma da man no so be ja na da no atewo do obi anya no nti ma obi ya na ere kan do e na ncha wo so me ze menji I know a certain country what's the what two doctors one could you my doctors and catch government do or those do one pay into 1 GB because what they have is enough as I say into no catch and okay see say and baby you see say no ho che e wo ho into resetting no say CEO was state agency na say who pay maybe 2,000 a month this is 1,000 because say say another will maintain it as it is. I want the antasi padwaka and one thing about Ghana hene amembuni de ya kan some bebre by way an implementation why bibio because there are a lot of things or koda e kan wa sama obi gina chira ofido na anyin but e implementation why a problem onu ntin e a lot of good plans e wo hwa as we speak still ya dan wa bat in certain developmental areas no into a good core yes or a good core but maximum pay them bisanye there ana those that they have now na what's it and the previous government in watching or do some what to do another will maintain them then it becomes nyachum no abe hypocrisy because if you think that some them CEO or state agency be me pay 1,000 to too much need them unti edema party num na party num will publish on social media there was gunyim plan masana schools or do sign hey they also by already the same thing and other was impo be akoso be abaka ho nti wo maye hu de maye no but if they are going to maintain it as it is then not them that fufuru be ambam research be ambam na mama so what to da and them no ko yampo adi wo be was able to ade nta we luntum then you find your way somewhere then yakobo yanebra nta meze kakra motu maka anyi there or good na mom baby I was see are the best one in this fu best power ni kita one and when you have power you can do whatever you want to do.
All right,
enough of the deceptions. We ye elections
but I say
ye elections
yes sir but I say Sababti
yes sir Mr. Speaker
and you what about to tell down there will be review and will be then the same na na obutia
ya batu abene MPP for was it what do you call it free education term you use money means cancellation. I forgot the term review means cancellation woman different terms my brother okase ya na nche wa boni sim pa finance minister why azi there osi yem pinma excessive salaries in yeden onkodo ema obi adwuma na say obeto salary of 10,000 now for the electoral na ko 9,000 or a demotion nyono ne yaka ho asem yi o CEO sina what to one one the board of governors in wotum wo economic 9 na what to salaries nim on the NDC and then research finance minister that to what on Sibiu no chede za yebotu na Ghana fo wole kasan say yem from ko ye chiza wo begina ho anyi ze wo begina if it is 10,000 MPP abodo it's supposed to be 7,000 6,000 no wo protein ko 10,000 no wo zi Ghana sikani yafunyafun ona membrenti ye ntum mfa won sana gina ho tarimu ho na Ghana ye ni sika kakra ye won ye mfom botimemu fo no so won ho bane bi enti yi mpo ye iyi oye nsembo oye adwenepa John Dramani Mahama through the finance minister doctor what you mean odi issue to the miaboto
how are you going to make sure that if there is a or one or maintain another one for being count another
Ghana and monitor your freedom to our information right to information bill no honde oye juma enti betuma pick phone and whatever to access for na ya hwede the ya betu no na za finance minister king be abatodo no chede bia ne ye bumbrado and the masemi what can the public ma obaya wo acting in such position no ehunu de asam no Ghana funu nyina ate onye kukom na rekɔhye as board chair de emi no won hwe no fa bi ntomodo na no miso CEO na so me ye adwuma na re medan muso gumitati bi na deputy nso aba muso meji 20 abohwe kwa na security man na sabi others were kwa na so 15%. This time no increase,
all right,
no excessive payment to our Madasi.
Master with us 0244408046 0244408354. Every my 30 seconds till ne is in command. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, yes, man.
Chairman, yeah. Okay, koyo jinaye mam na wala inu munye.
Hello.
Yeah, koyo minteu.
Okay. The Messiah and better. Sam. Yes, I'm saying. You see, I mean, of course, I you know, so yeah, and then Mama obey them, Papa.
Okay.
Everything you obey them. Yes, or never be. And as I see, as Catamom to see you, I'm your money, you know. Almost this was that. Me see, Mama also a you know. Okay, MPs, you go, and we are the your music castle. I'm on that. One yet. Come out, I'm free of them. The only customer, I'm a customer.
Well, I say, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
I'm George.
All right, George. Me too.
I'm not the Gamma today. And you should be to be what you're back. No one BTQ as classes. Well, I could find one time. The name society up by the one time. Over in Pomban. It's not as so far as similar to you where natural. You will be a pretty book a day. I'm about the one side in the 120 MPP. I mean, charge the MPP take power. No, don't have a deal. Now call UN conference.
Bill no, nyabute. You and you know on the bill.
I will know. I don't know this way natural day. You will have UN conference. There was one vote against or vote for. I don't know. LNX campaign. It's a vote against and a vote for. The government can ever abstain. Not again.
Okay.
When there, when you're
but I see. Okay. All right. But I see. Good evening.
Papa. Where something about me up to the brand for my Catholic. Also, I'm MPV. Move that. But that will do that. Until so one part over the my woman. Mokmatanga. I shall get Mahama on side. Operate now, okay, but I'm going to yin to Uncle on yin to Monosaron to Uncle A. What on how to cut it up back? We didn't know why they were two. So I'll call. Don't be so there. You are in to make a play them and you two, and I'm in to Canada. What now, Cardi?
That's it. But for the information, my election on here whether LGBT edutuman and engine that was not the case. Good evening.
Good evening,
yes, sir.
Could Jason in Kastle Mpere bisa MPP nyina otena wan there. Nti nanga sa member no ne name no feed no onye na ma member papam na ma magana fo ye hoten. Mo se sia traders na anyi we fo gwazefu na wo ho kire wona na world brand. Nti nanga sa hwa member MPP 8 years wo de bubo man a nye drivers fo me de bia meka sa nya ko frado anka metu mesi wan we ma medem. Ma na meka chopen kwa mlesuman. Hwe petro be mo kokodu e o. Ije bibiara onyeye ije ejuma biara onyeye wona ejuma na ye nyes kampo ne de bia trade ban enso sisi anyame adom petro bebu wegodi Yenyeska, etumi de bitu eziban, etumi yenyaba 5 cedi de to. Ebe, one more only pay why catch and them miss only pay. All right.
Good evening.
I'm
going to Yamiadumo.
I'm quite good. A Mitcham and Mitcham,
Yanko.
Yeah, Mitcham, I don't know what I want to do. I'm Mother, I mean, no more. Call me there. Call me there. I'm only on children. The Midday said, a ADB to close out the noon, some but then the name Mama, if you want waiting. Because I didn't see no about now and facing what to have a custodian would send. There is what I've been there. I'm not sure one for that. Which way you go? Let's go today, beautiful. And the basic assembly will come after me. But you know, baby, Mama, that could you or yeah, I'm going to papa in there. So you might force the ampa, we go get the thing with me. What did you make now? Abandon to cheap. Oh, but you want not working. Don't come on. Why are the power? Don't tell me to come from my example. All right.
How about you do?
Brother.
All right, me too.
Brother, Pocho. Hey, maybe so awesome. LGBT issue for no South Africa or Bay. It says anything John Dramani, my man, or Crow, and the woman just last house square. No one chat pictures. My Pocho. My slow in the Zimala. And the one baby Joe, can you permission war Flagstaff House? Another Jubilee a Abadabade, a woman, Emma baby Joe picture. Said with the fetcher said deep. And then she said, Yenya and me, what on a wall of Casa. Oh, yeah, one woman, no one for pen the paper and to work a crack. Nim Pana obeying, and I know, but when you imagine you want to obey. And then the Lanka saw him Nabla, what the Chima, all the Badana heads, they are meant to what the Chinibia. Never know Nakadeno, on the president, the one law more bed, the Madonna, and the one Cassia. Yet, Chagana, and then when you mumble, why I could even move to who we are. I got some MP for careful. MP for what's first one week. MP of a town of a Cadena money and people I had a Madonna. Yabas one. As some winning my order waka, Mamma Fatatashi, now what do you mean that? They are one with a Akoshi, Akoshi party, what do you want? Because some nice me, Mamma Cacabeda,
Mamma for last call and uncle. Aye.
Name, Mamma Cassim, baby, I am for Conan. One number in a year of our prop. So one network on ya. Manua Payona Madafaha.
Okay. Let us see.
When you
okay. But I say, by no man and Coffin toy and network, and I'm confused from the last call. Good evening. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
But so, Jim Castle Kawa, I say, on two there, people say, I barely would take to bar. That's a you say a between excavator. What you will excavator 40? I will took one man. I will excavate 40. Wait for the clay. No, okay, really. I have to go. We back to order. Push it, Papa.
Okay. Let us see. Okay, Mama, pick this one here now. Yeah, fancy. Last caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, Pacho, do where you know, man? Yes.
Yeah, for one.
Yamiadumo.
Matter State. This is anything not one there. I need to know you there. So, but on to one can assembly number. On the chain, none worry. Over Ben, 8 good years. It's a very more than year away. If 9 now, you never 8 years, Mamma not 8 years, and go to account for there or other. I could shoot in your tuna wouldn't check on a phone. Oh, no, I am a wood to another. What's one quabble, and you two net fair, just what I can. Oh, shame, pa, the man of town.
Okay, David. I would not allow you to go. Oh, shame, pardon. What can I say? Was to call there? All right. In face you, Hannah. You can't be calling now. That one, they will not entertain it. Good afternoon. Please send my greetings to Kwame Sam for me and tell the NDC man the deceiving is too much from KKBK. Econ, may I say. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. In fact, I'm 100% confident that there is a secret why our leaders are afraid to sign the LGBT bill. Oh, okay. President Akufo-Addo couldn't pass LGBT bill, and NDC led by Sam George campaigned against them, and we voted them out. So I don't understand why, Uncle Kwamina, you still mention Akufo-Addo's name. Let's pick the fact President Mahama has failed Ghanaians about LGBT and Galamsey. My name is Enjoy from Enjoy Kastle, Ankafo Mentor. Oh, I will still mention his name because on the time your man the mandate into so Yanka now wouldn't be speaking about it. Mr. House, the MPP man in your studio is not so he should go and come back again. JD Simple, I say do say we Crawford. Mr. House, I wonder why the president do not want to treat the bill as a matter of emergency, meaning prayer and fasting will be useless in the sight of God. I'm Isaac from Besa Chrome. Okay, Isaac Munasi. Home akwan inye yensu inye adusiane impun apomedin inye na, and you are sitting there talking about LGBT. So who told you the LGBT issue so we cannot talk about it? Good afternoon, Kamara. What stopped the NPP man from sponsoring a private members bill in anticipation of Mohammed's signature? After all, the anti-LGBT bill now expired was initially initiated by Sam George, while in opposition, Uncle Rush at the starter. You're not calling yet, you're cast for whom, you're new soon yet, you're cast for whom. But I didn't saw about how you need society in Sunusu. You're cast for whom, we need to talk about it. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. Hey, so MPP, you can talk like this, and you didn't even pass or put pressure on Akufo-Addo, and now you have the power to pressure this government. Why are we like that? Okay, I can remember you. The then President Akufo-Addo's personal lawyer, Akoto Ampao, take this bill to court or took this bill to court. Please, did you question that too? I know His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will do the needful. It will see from Aidan. It will see, may I say. And the very last one here. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. What's preventing the so-called majority in Parliament to lay the bill to be debated from Jonathan Atabazi? May I say. Yes, Sam Yanko.
Hey, I took a
just a minute.
Hey, Mamenda, it's a fool. No one of our friend, I wanna. I was sending me the end of one. I say. Na mkenche mune bisambe nyodo de nsam na okeka Akufo-Addo no hunda Akufo-Addo na ole ya na de osuma no mbaka impa kitikiti bi once or president anything that happen in this country no the back stops on him. Okay, so the best be on head of the National Security Council and they pass through the security. Number 2, him there a private members bill say one second team for you and go back at you. Yeah, your friend also say MP now we went to a meeting about 4 months now. Speaker Ajatum Akadoba Gazette, and he has given them 1 week. That's why your Babo one of our straight bill on is it into Mr. Rush okay no. And why already there's a private member bill as Speaker Ajatum or there was a Gazette. The one you can work your corner about for the Novaka sign. All right. Into on your help. I mean can chair Cape Coast South MPP police station executives in there. Me chair one. What's the member man time chair one. Oh, yeah, no brown so just two pen uncle. All right, Master Medasi and the sub. So, Papti, just a minute, uncle.
I mean, just a minute, you know.
Just a minute.
Hey, just have a talk to do. Hey, Yami Adoma, come 2nd of August. John Dramani Mahama, Niyame Papan, watch him about Fefe. Yami Adoma on 2nd of August. Me invite you na omo mazin mete mechi na memfame engagement ka ke bi so nka ho
na na wo kra Mahama ne nyame na wa ma wa
mama ne nyame papa oh send me you are invited.
All right, so that's it. Yeah, the nyame asere na Mahama ne nyame papa wa ma ebe engagement na adore NPS members of the and do you suspect you didn't get the right amount of fuel, or you have issues about the quality of fuel you bought, or did you experience bad customer service at the filling station? Or see, and we if go through this issue Fred Ahume 0302550380. Na you will complain to be within 48 hours. The ebe complaint. The National Ridge Royal Hotels, the Royal Kids Club was the ABBA. Also, we are excited to introduce the newly revitalized Royal Kids Club at Ridge Royal Hotel, Cape Coast, a dynamic, educational and fun-filled program designed to nurture creativity, develop life skills, and promote social interactions among children in a safe and inspiring environment. And the activities in the outdoor, so educational game, hotel facility tour, swimming lessons, cooking and baking, music, drama, public speaking activities, career development, monthly birthday celebrations, and what have you, baby kwa. And the membership registration in walk-in per section 50 Ghana cedis, half-year membership 270, annual membership 480. Well, a family or enroll more than 2 children or 5% discount was more. Fred 0312003222 and 0501672908. Ridge Royal Hotel, rich inviting comfortably yours. In Juma Ruby K home and then the show as a promise is combination man. Yami Aduma Yensaninsia Ochina na Yenzin Komo and Fa Ghana. Have a wonderful good evening. Yakroina. Bye bye. I am